This is 2B. Patch me through to the commander.
Hello, let me fix my washed out camera. One day I'll figure out why it does that. Hi guys, hello. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I hope everyone still has all their fingies, and that you didn't lose them in either a fireworks accident or from eating hot dogs too quickly. Both are a danger. Dragon Age tonight. So I was super excited earlier today. I did a bunch of stuff to test and stress test my network, make sure everything was good to go. And then I tested it again like 3 minutes before stream time, and all of my Twitch connection showed as wildly unstable. So maybe it's just a time of the day thing. I don't know, but we're through Restream again. What up, Venom? Hello, Afterlife. Julie. Because I'm streaming through Restream anyway, I decided, fuck it, let's also stream through YouTube, because I've already got to have Restream going anyway, so why not? So it's going to be a little weird. I may be responding in chat on the YouTube side, which obviously you guys won't see in Twitch chat. I don't have anything set up today. I didn't do all this in time to like unify the chats and have it as a displayable chat on screen. I can't see YouTube events, so if anyone is on YouTube and does something, I apologize. I'm not going to see it. I'm going to seem like a super rude streamer. I'm blind. I don't see anything anyway. But that's just kind of what I'm going to have to do. For the time being, at least I'm getting mostly decent connections when we do it through Restream. So until I can solve whatever the hell is going on, I don't know. Schneids jumped over and said first on YouTube. I can see the YouTube chat on my end, but I obviously can't see a way to share it with anyone else right now. Oh my god, you guys all ran to YouTube. That's hilarious. At any rate, regardless, it's bubblegum and duct tape. Sure, we're keeping the stream afloat basically with nothing but with hopes and dreams.
Is a way of life.
I'm not worried about it. What up, Schneids? Well, welcome to the proper chat. But it means we're gonna get to play tonight. I have been like fiending to keep digging into these games. Dragon Age, Vampire on Thursday. I have not played any of these offline because I didn't want to do anything that was off stream. And then the last couple of streams I had some frustration because obviously I was dealing with the fact that, you know, the stream wasn't working correctly. So hopefully tonight, fingers crossed, everybody, nice and smooth. Let's just enjoy some games. And our first task is we got to go get some mages to come say hello. That was supposed to be clapping hands. What was? I don't understand. What? Are you guys? I forgot I'd use this scene for Skyrim, so hang on. I gotta put a couple pieces together. That should be good. You guys are using YouTube emotes? My chat doesn't translate the YouTube emotes, so I don't know what those are. I did see that Afterlife's was called elbow cough. No uh-ohs. I was just reconfiguring. When I stress tested the stream several days ago, I just went to Riverwood in Skyrim and pointed the camera downstream. It's weird. It does. If you guys are doing the emotes, it doesn't show them as separate lines of text in my chat window. So I see you guys talk about the emotes you dropped, but I'll see them if they're from Twitch, but the YouTube ones I don't see. This is like I'm the minute I'm done streaming tonight, I'm gonna tear this whole thing apart and rebuild it properly if I'm chatting to two sources. All right, so let's see, where were we? That's an auto save. Let me go back to my actual save. I think we just came back to Haven. My, you know, ideally I would be just on Twitch. I don't want to necessarily have to police and babysit two feeds, but I also really want to stream. So if this is what I have to do, then we're gonna deal with it. Let's see. Did I make a staff? Shielded him with energy that absorbed hostile spell power. His death at age 89 from choking on a fishbone is the subject of a few notable Tevinter comedies. Twitch and YouTube dropped. Did they really, Afterlife? Please don't say that. Within minutes of me going live.
Travel safely.
Oh, I know you were just clowning over on the YouTubes. While we're back in Haven, we gotta go check our special supply. We gotta check them good supplies. Amulet of Evasion out of the supply box. I'm not upset by that. Who are we gonna go out with in the party? Let's bring Iron Bull. Iron Bull is gonna be our tank this afternoon. Small chance of dodging incoming attacks. Well, I'll take it. It's fine by me. They do have some fun emotes. I'm sure they do. I from everything I understand, the quality of streaming on YouTube has become very good over the last several years. So I'm not opposed to streaming on YouTube, although I gotta double check. I glossed over all the content, issues between both Twitch and YouTube streaming when I first became affiliate, because I was only streaming to Twitch. And if I'm gonna have to restream, I guess that's something I'm gonna have to take a look at.
The Chantry isn't supporting us.
I don't think I'm supposed to. All right, I want to upgrade potions. We did find some of the like level 2 herbs. Yeah, okay, so our standard healing potion, we can increase how much it heals. Let's go ahead and do that. I like that. What about regen? Yeah, I think it's exclusive for partners, but I thought there was something even about affiliates. I think stuff you put on Twitch, you're supposed to wait 24 hours. Do you think about switching to YouTube? I know a bunch of people that have talked about it, and at least one of my friends who was already partnered on Twitch, he switched because he was so sick of how Twitch functions. Thinking of retiring? No, Schneids. I love watching you stream, homie. I mean, obviously, if you're not having fun, you do you, but we can increase how much the regen potion heals or how long it heals for. I don't know that I've actually used it more than maybe like once. Increase panic chance or increase the duration the swarm attacks. Oh, we don't have enough for the swarm attack, so I need a wither stock that I don't have. Yeah, we've thrown the bee potion a couple times. Not enough to do anything with the Antivian fire. We do have a tonic now, right? Yeah, rock armor, 12 bonus to armor rating. I wonder if this is worth swatching out. I have regen potion on Cass. I don't know if I put it on the other tanks, but I have it on Cass at least. And maybe it's a better move for me to have rock potion. So if they're getting hammered, I can up their armor rating. Just an old fart with 2 kids and want more time at night with sleep and hanging out with the wife. Yo, I totally understand that. The fact that Misha's working nights right now is helpful for me streaming because I'm not as eager to like chill and do stuff with Mish. But man, a couple times I've been like, yo, it's 11, so it's nighttime. I don't have enough mobile devices to watch both streams. Please don't feel the need to watch both streams.
Yes, sir.
That was that was definitely not the point. All right, so we've upgraded our standard potion. I know we got a bunch of stuff to do in the hinterlands, and the big thing is we want to go talk to the mages. But is that where we're headed right now? Templars left El Rayo. I don't give a shit. Get fucked, Templars. Yeah, so we want to go talk to the mages. That's our plan right now. That's what I was gonna do last stream and then just ran out of steam. So they are where? It's up in here, right? Yeah. So let's just go to the town and then work north. I think we did it last time and I just wound up sidetracked because we got into a different fight. So who is coming with? Let's bring Iron Bull as tank. Let's bring, who do we want for deeps? Do we want, let's bring Varric and Solus. Oh, I removed everyone. 6 phones, 2 tablets in my computer. That's 9. Yo, the YouTube's gonna take off, homie. All right, confirmed. I hope everyone had a good 4th if you are prone to celebrating it. If not, at the very least, I hope you had some good food. We had a delicious picnic. My in-laws gave us an early holiday gift and got us a grill. So we broke the grill in. You went fishing? Oh, fishing and beers, baby. Very nice. Did you catch anything good? I'm with you, Venom. I don't want to retire from Twitch. I want to retire from all forms of work.
Let me know if you find one.
Although honestly, right now with my my shoulder all gobbered up, I'm not doing a whole lot. Iron Bull's got a level here. All right, let's see. What do I want to do? Cutting words, trust the steel. I think we want to get to livid, right? Untouchable defense. It'll cost you. Let's get down to livid. I like that because that just means that once we've got him taunting like mad and getting everyone's attention, he's just going to go ham. Okay. If I won the lottery, I'd make a channel and only do giveaways. Dude, that would be so much fun. That's something that, like, you know, there's a lot of people that stream that I'm sure sit and fantasize about how cool it would be to have their stream take off and they become like a big name or whatever. Dude, I just want to have a stream where I can drop like massive raids and donos on streamers that are streaming Fantavision for the PS2 to 4 viewers, right? That's what I want. I think that would be so much fucking fun. I don't frequently consume a lot of his content. But oh, we're doing our moonwalk thing again. That's something I like about like Mr. Beast, where Mr. Beast just, I mean, obviously my man's still making money hand over fist. Don't get it twisted. But at least he's doing some good with it. Marble Madness. Yes. Caught some bass. Buddy caught a sheep's head. 30-ish fish. Yo, let's go. Did you guys catch and release, or did any of that come home to fill some bellies? Not a ton of good fishing near me. I'm sure I could go up more into the mountains and find some stuff that's like stocked by game wardens. But I can't just like go to a crick. Catch and release, that's the way, homie. Good shit. I should see, Misha's dad used to fish. One of these days I should see if he wants to go fishing. What am I doing? We got a horse now. Guys, how could I do that to our beautiful stallion? Random shit like bidets? Yo, for real though, everyone listening, Misha and I got a bidet when we moved into our apartment over here at my sister-in-law's over at Julie Fish's. And like, y'all, do your buttholes a favor. Get a bidet. They are so much better than just fucking reaching in there with some TP. I'd like to get off, sir. This plant is of interest to me. We can do the last stretch here. Off the horse. Off the horsey. Yeah, if there was water outside to fish in, right now it's just dust. It is very dry here. We don't have the gear yet to store the fish, yet we're learning. I haven't fished since I was 12. Last 2 weeks I did a bunch. Yeah, I mean, that's fine, right? You go out and have some fun, do a catch and release afternoon, and maybe take like, you know, 1 or 2 quality fish to go cook it up. We absolutely live in a desert, Venom. It's just a well-populated desert. It doesn't technically qualify as a desert. It's a little different, but... It occurred to me, I think I'm supposed to have a mod that gives me 200 inventory space, so you guys are gonna have to watch me play inventory Tetris. And I just straight up don't think it's working. Okay. Yeah, New York got them rules. They got them angry enough that I'll punch you rules about fish and wildlife. All right, bull. Do us a solid, honey. Get in there. Make everyone pissed off, please. I have to disrupt a rift. Please, I have to disrupt a rift. If I could just disrupt this rift. Alright, switch back to me. Let's get a fresh barrier out. You can find info on what we have locally. Some people from work go fishing about twice a month. I'm sure you guys do have good fishing, right? But like... it's also hot as fuck outside. For me to get any fishing in here, I'd have to go fish in 98-degree weather. And like, that's just not me. You know what I'm saying? I'll let Iron Bull tank a whole group of people. Things are getting spicy. All right, he's got his guard back up. I gotta also help with some offense here. A lot of my team's offense is coming from me, so I can't just be looking to get the portal closed. It can certainly help, though. That's why you gotta go 4 in the morning, bro. Right now, 4 in the morning out here, probably still hot enough that I'd draw a sweat just going out to get the mail.
Was that?
I think we could have skipped these things getting weirder, don't you?
There are many mages in Redcliffe. Maybe Fiona will know what's going on.
May
Hello,
you have
soldier.
Mercy. It's over. Open the gates.
Do you guys spearfish? I am definitely clumsy enough that if I tried spearfishing, I would inevitably just wind up with a hole in my leg. Enhanced Blizzard Ring. We finally have a skill ring that I think someone can put to use. Sunscreen, umbrella chair, extra water. Dude, we went out and we watched an air show at the Air Force Base near me. And like, we were not out that long and I almost died. Thank God Julie Fish and Misha were like, Chris, listen up. You do not get a choice. You're putting on sunscreen. You're doing all these things so that you don't fucking just turn into a cloud of dust. Dude, I need a big shade hat. I was talking to Michelle about it before I did any grilling this weekend. I was like, yo, we should buy a big shade hat for me.
But you should know that no one here was expecting us.
No one? Not even Grand Enchanter Fiona?
If she was,
just a bathtub that I can like submerge myself in.
We've arranged use of the tavern for the negotiations.
Agents of the Inquisition, my apologies. Magister Alexius is in
Beer
charge now, but
hat
hasn't
I'm
yet
on board
arrived.
with too.
He's expected shortly.
1 straw beer,
You
1
can
straw
speak
water.
with the former Grand Enchanter in the meantime.
So we were invited by Fiona, and then is she not here?
The veil is weaker here than in Haven, and not merely weak, but altered in a way I have not seen.
My heart with shame.
It does not feel good when Solus makes an observation about the Fade that he doesn't remember having seen. Let's go Stein emote. So they had a rift outside their door, but it doesn't seem to have overly affected what's going on in here. Like, these people all seem, even just inside the gate, it's not like they're scrambling for their lives. I'm excited to see Redcliffe again. Hello, sir. So up here is where we're going to actually go chat. But we got stuff going on over here as well. Hi, friends. Nope. You don't want to talk? Okay. You neither? Okay. Oh, Jesus. All right. We got people teleporting in.
I'm surprised it's still standing.
Well, not only is it still standing, we've claimed it. Oh, it's the windmill. These ruins mark the spot where a windmill once overlooked Redcliffe Village. It was destroyed in the last days of the Blight when Darkspawn attacked the area and was never repaired. Good night, homie. Go chill with the wife. I'm sure I will catch up with you soon. Thanks for dropping by. Yo, I know I can get this treasure chest. You don't just put a treasure chest here so that I can't get it. You just do the hops. Just do the hops. We've done it. Shocking staff. I'm having a very hard time. Part of it is like I really need to get the like storage chest unlocked. Yo, what up, Arachnus? Welcome in. Right? Why can't I should be able to just go into the castle from here. Make my way in all sneaky like. That would give me a ton of extra cred when we get into negotiations. I'd be like, look, I just infiltrated your little conclave, your sub-conclave here with no effort.
The Templars were called back to Val Royeaux.
Bury all my loot there. Bro, if I could.
We're not mages.
We're not too far off from having access to storage, thank God.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Ooh. Follow the compass. I love the thought of people seeing the supposed Herald of Andraste. Just like taking 3 or 4 steps and then listening really hard all the time. That's what I feel like I'm doing constantly. How do I get up there? Whoop. And then we died. I feel like I'd probably be able to swim IRL, having grown up in the wild. Oh, we can't get in here. Boo. The wheelhouse. And it's definitely in here. Whatever it is. All right. Note to self. The most infuriating item search in the game. This one specifically? Oh, no. Is there another door up there? Can I get sneaky? It'll taunt you every time you come into the village. Well, hopefully we won't have that much longer to go because we're putting all of my Inquisition perks into lockpicking. Well, in order to unlock lockpicking. Hello, storyteller.
Statues so great as those whose remnants lie toppled in these hills.
These statues come from ancient dreams of blood and bone, lost to the memory of man. Be wary of them.
Tell me about your people.
They say a spirit dwells in a small lake south of the highway. The girls of the village bring it daisies and ask for love, but rarely does
Is that really a story of your people, or is that like a story of local legend?
Not love, and it favors blood lotus flowers.
Okay, so remember, take blood lotus flowers to the lake. So this is all banged up. I wonder if this is all... Man, this looks so cool. I definitely... The first time I came back here... Because I sided with the mages when I played the first time, too. But the first time I came back here, I hadn't recently played Origins. So the like... gravity of being in Redcliffe again didn't really hit me, and this time it's pretty rad feeling. I wonder what, if any, Origins Easter eggs are chilling in here.
Too many people dying for want of simple herbs. My apologies. Can I help you?
Yes, you said you needed simple herbs.
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes.
Healing
I'm injured
herbs.
from attacks by those cursed Templars. I need the herbs to treat people's wounds. It's
Greetings,
too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more.
Traveler
I've a list
from
there of the
beyond
herbs
the
I
fog.
need.
I gotta switch my chat. I don't know what just happened. Yo, what up, person? There we go. Now it'll work correctly. Welcome in. Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog.
There are refugees at the crossroads who would benefit from a healer.
Of course they would. These attacks by the Templars have endangered countless innocent lives. But if
I officially can't even see YouTube
I might
chat,
end up
so
in danger
they're on
myself.
their own.
I doubt those refugees would risk their lives for a knife here. Why should I risk mine for them?
I mean, I get it. This is how you change things. Man, I'd love to feel that optimistic. I don't know. Maybe we would feel a little bit different about it. Like, we've seen very little open hostility since having come into this weird position of power within the Inquisition.
People are afraid right now. I haven't been called knife here as often
See?
as I had expected.
Okay, it tracks.
Mostly all the humans say is thank you. I expect you'll find the same. And change some minds in the process.
All right. If the Inquisition soldiers are there, I might be safer regardless. I'll see you at the crossroads soon. Just give me a moment to gather my things.
Let's go. Why is she still an exclamation? Oh, because she wasn't the exclamation point. This was. Or not. I don't know. It's just slowly updating, I guess. Bring the herbs to the healer. Can I give them to her now?
May I help you?
Here you go.
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
With this, I'm certain I can save more lives.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for your help.
Damn, we good. See, all my flower picking paid off. We've done it. God, more lock picking. It's so infuriating to have that gated. Well, I don't know. I might take that back because they give you so much access to everything around the world so quickly in this game that it would be crazy if you could just pick every lock you came across.
I don't want you talking
We've
to the
unlocked
rebel.
the hero of Ferelden and you guys didn't give me a pop-up? How could you? Is it in here? It's going to be under lore, probably. Yeah. History? Ooh, child. I don't know if I'm looking to hunt everywhere for this. Yo, they should have made it number 69.
Butterfly life cycle stages.
What up, Glyph? Yo, what up, Goth? Welcome in. With the smooth stream. Yo, let's hope. Let's hope it stays that way. We're doing okay right now. where I wanted to read this. Hero of Ferelden. Here we go. The hero of Ferelden grew up in Denerim's impoverished elven alienage. A bitter clash with a Denerim noble during the hero's wedding resulted in the hero facing arrest by the city guard. The Grey Warden commander Duncan recruited the hero, saving him from a certain death sentence. After defeating the archdemon and ending the Fifth Blight, the hero of Ferelden took up the mantle of Warden Commander. He began the task of rebuilding the order in Ferelden, serving with honor until his disappearance several years later. His current whereabouts are unknown. I'm doing good, man. How was all the big weekend plans? Did you have a good time on your little getaway?
Good day. Would you care to trade?
Oh, Goth, you gotta accept my Steam friend request, because I can't gift you games until we're friends. And I'm still looking to give you Chrono Trigger while it's on sale, homie. Oregon Coast was super nice. Dude, I can only imagine. I hope it was beautiful. I hope you got great weather. I hope the weather was mild, but the beers were cold. I don't think we're looking to buy any components just yet. I think I want to wait on all that until we're in our permanent digs. Let's see. Well, just almost fell. Oh, we can just fly. Here you go. That's what happens when you're the hero of Andraste. The hero? The herald.
We should be getting more refugees
For the first time in all these years, I fear I will not be visiting your ashes.
Good to hear, homie.
That demons and brigands stop a man from taking
I'm still on
flowers
Restream,
to his
Glyph.
wife's shrine.
Oof. I mean, I'll take the flowers,
What if
but
I took flowers to your wife's shrine for you?
I'd rather just kill him so you can go.
I do not know what to say, except thank you. You were Dalish.
Agree, homie.
My sinner and I, we kept to the old ways as we could. Though I know we are as children to you. Her shrine lies on a hill to the west, near the tablestones. Thank you.
All right, we gotta help this
Stay
man
safe.
grieve his
Walk in
past
peace.
wife. That is a cause I'm willing to help champion. Look, at this point, I don't even wish ill will upon Xfinity. I just want it to be not a problem anymore. You know what I mean? Like, if they came in and they were like, "Oh, it's our fault. We had something toggled that we shouldn't, and it screwed your whole internet connection," I don't even think I'd be mad. I would just be like, "Okay, just retoggle it, please, so I can play my games." If you could. All right, schematics is different than buying upgrades. Schematics feels like important energy, because then we can make them. Was there a storm that coincided with it? No. So the closest I can come to pinpointing like an event that helped impact it, I got an automated message that was like, "We're doing upgrades to the network in your area." And obviously it was anything but an upgrade for me because I have had nothing but problems since. I think I'm going to buy all these cheapy ones because we definitely have people lugging around equipment that does not have all of its add-on slots upgraded. These are full weapons. Armor, recipes. Okay, I think we're gonna do the same thing here. Yeah. All right. Why not? We got a lot of cash. I'm kind of tempted to be able to make my own armor as well. Always buy the schematics. Do you buy everything? I mean, I feel like I should, because then I just have options. I haven't really spent my money on anything else. You know what? F it. We doing this. I definitely want to make sure I get the keeper staff. I don't know if we're going to have enough money for everything. I just sold. Or I just spent all my money. I don't want to sell my valuables just yet, because it's been forever. Yeah, I know to sell my valuables and trade good stuff, but I don't want to do it until I have gone and turned them into the researcher. Do those just sit in my inventory? But they don't count against my inventory, I think is the difference, right? because I can't use them. They just sit there. All right. I like had a sudden panic attack that I just filled my inventory overflowing. Everyone in this town locks their doors.
You're the rightful heir to Redcliffe. In Tevinter, they would never take that away just because you're a mage. It's not your fault.
Ring of critical chance, you say? Probably give this to Varric. Varric? Could you do us a favor and put on a ring of critical chance? Appreciate you.
That's why people hate us. But just stop. You don't know what you're talking about.
It's interesting to hear even within the mage communities, there's still that kind of back and forth of people that are, get a level up by reading a letter. There's still that back and forth of people that are eager to like shed the yoke entirely, and those that don't want such an abrupt change. Sell All doesn't sell research materials or unique items. Are you sure? I thought for sure that there were some research items that doubled as valuables. I guess it could just filter those though. I trust you.
Something like that.
I don't know why I would ever say "Are you sure" in such a tone when talking to you about Dragon Age Inquisition. If you would forgive me my transgression, I would greatly appreciate it. All right, yeah. So we got a good amount of our cake back from that.
By the end of Hardin Hightown, almost every character is revealed as a spy or a traitor.
Solus read Hardin Hightown.
You read my book?
Yo, I'm so
In the
here for
Inquisition
this.
Library. Everyone but Donnan turned out to be in disguise. Is that common?
Are we still talking about books, or are you asking if everyone I know is a secret agent?
Are there many tricksters in dwarven literature?
A handful, but they're the exception. Mostly they're just honoring the ancestors. It's very dull stuff. Human literature. Now there's where you'll find the tricky, clever, really deceitful types.
Curious.
Not really. Dwarves write how they want things to be. Humans write to figure out how things are.
Ooh, that's a fun little observation from Varric. Also interesting that Solus is so interested in the trickster characters. I've never noticed him getting dumped with that. Sometimes requisition items can also be valuables. I don't think I'm too worried about it, right? Like, those enemy research buffs aren't super big. That was more me reacting to, like, a pretty steady dose of online suggestions. Yeah. Curious. He's like, oh, tell me more about tricksters. Curious.
Are you working for the Mage Rebellion?
Mages are children of the Maker, no less than the rest of us. They struggle no less with questions of faith.
Does that mean you support their freedom?
Given a choice between the Circle and death, most mages willingly gave up some small freedoms for safety. But the pendulum swings, and now it seems any restraint is too much. I think they should have a chance to prove they deserve freedom.
How did she yeah. Are you alone here? How did she get in
I don't see
here?
any other priests in the village. Where is everybody?
The Magister had the others escorted out for their own safety, but I refused.
Okay, she was like stationed here.
Until then, I tend to my flock.
Yo, this lady got some grapefruits. Later, there are items that have black and red bag icons that do end up in valuables. You'll want to save them. Okay, so if I find something and it's got a black and red bag icon, don't eat it.
What are your feelings on the mages working with Tevinter?
Silly hat and religion. I kind of like the hats.
Since then, we have led
A lot of the chantry garb looks pretty rad.
Yet in all those marches, they still acknowledged the Maker. Now I speak of him and the Magister's laugh. Something has happened, and I dread to learn what.
Okay, cool.
I will leave you to your duties.
Maker speed you, my child.
God, can you imagine if the Maker actually sped me? What is this over here? Confront Tanner. Oh, right. Someone named Tanner is secretly doing business with the Templars. We have that guy that's double dealing and kind of profiting. Oh, and she's a Chantry sister. Oh, they are not gonna take this well. I know you're a smuggler. This is the one that's working to get the lyrium in, I think.
I found the letter you sent a Templar named Corin.
What? Shit. You can't prove anything.
The jig is up.
A letter from a rogue Templar. Nobody is going to care. So, what do you intend to do?
Varric?
What kind of cut are they giving you? Have you got protection? I see a suspicious lack of guards. It looks to me like you've been cut loose. Maybe you should look for a new employer.
Are you serious? The high and mighty Inquisition needs smugglers?
Hell yeah.
I'm in. Seems like the Inquisition is the safer bet these days.
Let's fucking go. We got us a smuggler, homie. Although I don't know how good a look it is. I'm here to like get support of the mages and kind of accept Fiona's offer, and everyone in camp just watched me stroll through, chat with 2 members of the Chantry, one of which outright defied the Magister, another that has made it probably pretty plain that she's a little bit shady, and I'm just out here throwing out handshakes. Blackmail that nun. That's how I recruit all my nuns. I have a strict nun blackmail policy.
Good day.
All right, Fiona, we got talkings to do. I'm gonna spend my skill point. You never know. Dragon Age is tricksy. You never know when you're gonna like have a secret battle. Bonus on Emily. No, I think I want chaotic focus. You cast a fire spell. The spell consumes half of your current barrier to empower it. I don't want to lose barrier though. Every spell you cast shortens your active cooldown time. Let's grab that, and then Wall of Fire can help us with a little bit of crowd control as well. I'm gonna have to respec at some point because I still have the stray storm spell from character creation, where they just made me a lightning mage without my input. They don't need to know. Hey, One-Eyed Jimmy.
Are you with the Inquisition? As you've wandered, have you by any chance seen a ram that is different? Lord Wolseley wandered off, and he's very special. If you could find him, I'd be most grateful.
Guys, we have to protect Lord Wolseley at all cost.
What makes your ram so special?
Well, he's always brought family luck, and his advice helped us make.
He has one eye, but he
your
blinks.
Ram offered advice.
Look at the detail. I love it.
Special ram.
It's not like permanent damage to the whole socket, or at least they're not able to animate it that way. But he definitely has one eye.
Your ram has gone missing.
Yes, I'm certain that if he heard his Jimmy missed him, he'd come right back. He's likely at our family's old summer cabin. It's by the lake in the southern hills. If you do find him and send him back, I'd be happy to pay
what
you.
up, Ultima? Yeah, because I get one of them for basically free, right? Like the first one only cost me a single gold.
I'll speak with you later.
If you find my ram, please send him home.
Dog, don't you worry about it. We are going to find Lord Wolseley. A hero in every port. Fire resistance melee defense, you say? I don't think everyone has belts, so we may as well get some belts on. What is your current belt, sir? Magic defense. Okay. Iron Bull has nothing. Let's give him the melee defense. Varrica's grenade belt. Sure, we'll do this. Yes, don't you worry. Lord Wolseley, we gonna take care of. We gotta sign whatever weird contract we're about to ink with the mages, and then Lord Wolseley is top priority here in the hinterlands. Problem with having too much spell is the mana needed to cast them. Winter Stillness may remedy that. I think I just put that on Solace. Is that like when you're adjacent to people who are frozen, you're absorbing mana? I don't remember. I'd have to go reread it. The load times in this are bonkers.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. What has brought you to Redcliffe?
So wait. No one knew we were coming. And now she doesn't know why we're here?
We're here because of your invitation back in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
Oh, that doesn't feel great. Maybe I've never done this. I thought I had done this previous, but I don't remember this at all.
Well, that's very strange, because someone who looked exactly like you spoke to me in Val Royeaux a few days ago.
Exactly like me? I suppose it could be magic at work, but why would anyone... Whoever or whatever brought you here?
There is definite Among Us energy.
The free mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
This right here is why you can't trust mages.
Andraste's ass. I'm trying to think of a single worse thing you could have done, and I've got nothing.
I understand that you are afraid, but you deserve better than slavery to Tevinter.
As one indentured to a magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
What? Holy shit. So the bona fide head of this entire faction of rebelling mages has basically just deferred all responsibility and leadership as part of like the binding agreement with Tevinter.
What about the giant hole in the veil that's spewing demons everywhere? You're just going to pretend it isn't there.
I am not forgetting the village, but we can only
Glad you're
fight
digging it,
one
homie.
war at a time. The Templar threat was immediate. If we live, we can worry about the torn veil.
But like...
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting
Oh, here's
you
the Magister.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor?
The survivor.
The one from the Fade?
Notice? Very different terminology in Tevinter.
I haven't seen any sign of Red.
His robe is so dumb. I think you mean
The
so
Earl of
fly.
Redcliffe left the village.
Left? That's a polite way of saying thrown out on his ass.
Good guy in the biggest
There
quotes
were
ever.
tensions growing. I did not want an incident.
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
Look at his little support dudes in the back that are just sneering.
The Grand Enchanter told me she was indentured to a magister.
Oh, this is so
Our
prickly.
Southern brethren have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights. As their protector, I shall oversee their work for the Imperium.
Bruh, I don't feel like you're gonna play at that level.
What does the Imperium gain from taking rebel mages under its wing?
For the moment, the Southern Mages are a considerable expense. After they are properly trained, they
Don't
will
be mean to
join
Felix. Oh,
our
homeboy's got a name.
You said not all my people would be military. There are children. Those not suited.
Oh, Fiona.
And one day
Did it
I'm
not work
sure
out the way
they
you
will all
thought?
be productive citizens of the Imperium when their debts
Yeah,
are
I would
paid.
not want to have to fill out immigration paperwork to Tevinter. I can't
I'm not
imagine
clear
that's
on
a fun
when
experience.
exactly you negotiated this arrangement with Fiona.
When the Conclave was destroyed, these poor souls faced the brutality of the Templars, who rushed to attack them. It could only be through divine providence that I arrived when I did.
It was certainly very timely.
I don't like any of this.
I'm here to get mages to close the breach.
Right, to business. I understand, of course. Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners.
Yeah, just a
My
decade
son
of slavery.
Felix, friends.
Oh, hi.
I'm not
Hi, son
surprised
Felix.
you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many
I feel like a
could even
decade is an awful long time to
There is no
pledge
telling
in
how
a
many
world
mages
with
would
this
be
kind of
needed
age
for such an
expectancy.
endeavor. Ambitious indeed.
Can I just like leave? I don't even know that I want to deal with this guy. I am not comfortable. The mage standing in the background right now, that facial expression sums up a lot of my energy over these sudden awkward to Vinter negotiations. And I still have no understanding of who actually talked to me at Val Royale.
Well, when you're fighting a massive tear in the sky, you can hardly afford to think small.
There will have to be.
What's wrong, Felix? You good? You all right? Oh, Felix.
Felix.
My lord, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time.
Okay.
Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Felix is just trying to confirm if we have a massive dick.
You are in danger.
Just fell outstretched hand onto my crotch.
Ooh, very mysterious.
We'll be careful, but we need to figure out what's going on here.
Where'd all these people come from? Okay, so Felix is a bro.
Very well.
Confirmed.
Magister Alexius wishes only mages to remain in Redcliffe. He will approve of you. He does not approve of me. Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
So he's turning this into a full-on, like, mage colony?
What does the Magister have against you?
He does not like to be reminded of what mages can become. He says all Tranquil must leave Redcliffe, but who would take us in?
You're one of the Tranquil?
Yes, my talent for magic was insufficient to protect me from demons. Rather than risk me becoming possessed, the Circle removed my connection to the Fade. My magic is gone, along with my dreams and desires. Those now in Redcliffe prefer not to see us.
How long have Tevinters been here?
Magister Alexius arrived at nightfall, 2 days after we retreated.
2 days.
Ashes. He forced anyone without magic out of the castle, save those he required to serve him. Even the Arl was sent away.
I mean, Redcliffe's not
Farewell, then.
crazy deep into Ferelden,
You are
right?
a member of the Inquisition, are you not?
But, like,
I am an alchemist.
getting there within
You
2
must
days
require potions.
would have
The
meant
Magister
that you
will
were
not have
already
me
on the
here.
move.
Perhaps I can offer my services.
Yeah, the tranquil shit is wild. No more libido. I mean, no more libido, but also, man, like, a tranquil can't crave a slice of pizza. That fucking sucks. I almost said we don't need you. We definitely do need you. Please come to Haven,
We would be
and
delighted to have you working for the Inquisition.
we will cherish your service.
While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's talents.
Agent acquired. Magic lobotomies. I have like a natural reaction to thinking about a lobotomy. I always think about kind of the final sequence of the movie One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I think that in pop culture, that's probably among the most famous examples. And like, it's just so gross.
These Tevinters make my shoulder blades itch.
You're not happy with this new alliance?
Something's not right about that lot. They're not like us. Magic or no, I'd rather count myself among decent folk.
There's a
than
cabin
stand
in
with
Redcliffe with a dark story. Uh-oh.
Who are you?
Name's Tolwyn, formerly of the Circle of Magi in Hospital. Lived my whole life there. Since I was 10 years old and came into my magic. 3 meals a day. Quality education. A roof
See you,
over my
Goth.
head.
Thanks for dropping in, homie. Glad you had a good weekend.
Mage Tower's a fine place to be.
Yo, Cuckoo's Nest is wild, and I'm so in love with it, and I think that ending sequence is so powerful because you go from like the unbelievable crashing low of Nicholson's character to watching Chief Broom fucking go ape shit, and it's awesome. I can't get there yet because I don't have the lockpicks. You read it in high school and then watched the movie and was yeah. That's one of those ones that like when you do it in high school, you're also a pretty impressionable age for the content in that book and film.
We're all rebels now. The vote.
It's intense.
The majority wanted to dissolve the circles. The rest
I
of
love
us
it
went
though.
with them.
It's a very, very good film.
I figured I'm better off with my fellow mages than on my own.
I mean, that's not a bad call, but
How did the Grand Enchanter end up working with Tevinter?
1 minute, we were bracing for the Templars to attack. The next, we had a Magister ally. It was a stroke of luck that's given us an edge.
I don't like any of this.
Frying pan.
Goodbye.
Be careful. The Tevinters likely aren't happy you're asking questions.
All right, well, we're gonna go meet Felix. What's up here? Codex entries that I will read at a later date. Oh, it's an unlocked joint? Okay. We can hunt that out though. We're gonna finish up whatever's going on here. We're gonna follow up this Chantry lead. And then the next step is gonna be Lord Wolseley. That is a critical must-do mission. Could we just sneak out? Could we just be like, nope, never mind. Peace. I have no doubt that your interpretation of it would be way different now. I've never reread the book. I read the book once for school, but I've revisited the movie a couple times. And my dad had an extended stay in a psychiatric facility that I like really did not like going to visit him in because it's, I mean, not to sound callous, right? But like it's just an uncomfortable place to be. And I'm a pretty empathetic guy, so like I kind of go into overload in a situation like that. And I rewatched the film after that experience, and it was raw. All right, let's go to the Chantry. Hello? Hello? Hi, everyone. Just me heading to the Chantry. Yeah, I mean, it's not an indictment against the people there seeking care or the people providing care, but there's just an aura in places like that that I think is very difficult. All right, we in danger. Who's gonna give me the lowdown? We need someone to hit me with the Cliff's Notes version of why we had a mystery date with Fiona that didn't really exist. Oh, it's Dorian!
Good. You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
Yo, that's tremendous energy. That is tremendous energy. He's like, oh, I've just been holding this gate on my lonesome. If you'd be a deer and help me close it, that'd be great. Oh, Raktus, you gotta be popping off right now. I definitely never did this because I don't think I ever had Dorian in my party. Yo, get hype. Mage squad confirmed. You don't have any more mana, you bonk them with the staff instead. Alright, Bull. You got everyone wrangled? I'll drop you one of these. And then I'm gonna go do this. Okay. I love the the shading effect they do for all of the like exposed rifts. They kind of cast that weird heat glow that you get like on blacktop on a hot day. It's really cool looking. Yeah, I think the book is brilliantly done.
How does that work exactly?
But it's a tough one to read through.
You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Who are you?
Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
Watch yourself. The pretty ones are always the worst.
Suspicious friends you have here. Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable.
So he knows about the Magister. Quit grandstanding? Come on. Come on. My man was in here holding the rift single-handedly. Let him strut.
I was expecting Felix to be here.
I'm sure he's on his way. He was to give you the note, then meet us here after ditching his father.
Alexius couldn't jump to Felix's side fast enough when he pretended to be faint. Is something wrong with him?
He's had some lingering illness for months. Felix
So I hadn't because I had been doing so much fighting at range, but I am normally kind of stuck up close a lot of the time, so maybe I should give it a shot.
Are you a Magister?
What up, Toast?
Let's say this once. I'm a mage from Tevinter, but not a member of the Magisterium. I know Southerners use the terms interchangeably, but that only makes you sound like barbarians.
You just he just let me have it with both barrels.
Are you the one who sent that note then?
I am. Someone had to warn you after all. Look, you must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note. Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe before the Inquisition,
Okay.
Alexius...
So there it
distorted
is.
time
Obviously,
itself.
he couldn't have gone that fast as a reactionary moment.
I
That
hope
sounds
that's less
bad.
dangerous than it sounds.
More. That is fascinating if true, and almost certainly dangerous.
The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself.
Okay.
Sped
So that's
some
what was
things
going
up and
on with
slowed
the
others
rift
down.
outside.
Soon, there will be more like it. And they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius
Only messing with the
is
fabric of
using is
time. It's probably
wildly
fine.
unstable, and it's unraveling the world.
So is that part of like what? I mean, that can't be part of what's causing the tears in the fade. New Netflix series about the nurse. Wait, there's a Netflix series about Nurse Ratchet? What? I gotta check that out. Ice spell, fade step with damage upgrade is a 0 cost ice damage and dash spell. I gotta check that out. I don't trust you. How could you not trust a man with a mustache like that? Come on now. This is a lot to swallow. Maybe we'll use this as some foreshadowing for our eventual relationship with him.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice... it was
Fade
pure
step I
faith.
definitely gotta get.
Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it. Ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys?
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Tevinter Supremacists.
Just go ham.
They call themselves Venatori. And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
Wait. A cult? Or maybe not a cult, just like a group, but of Tevinter Supremacists, which I was under the impression was basically all Tevinter anyway. Yeah, you'd just basically be like wading into the fray and dropping magic. It would almost be like, in another game, it would almost be like an aura build, because I would just be casting close magic on the things I'm touching, essentially.
Why would he rearrange time and indenture the Mage Rebellion just to get to me?
They're obsessed with you, but I don't know why. Perhaps because you survived the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
You can close the rifts. Maybe there's a connection. Or they see you as a threat.
If the
Bear on
Venatori behind
Netflix.
those rifts or the breach
Pick
in the
some
sky,
great music, and there's some
they're
amazing
even worse
acting.
than I
Pays the
thought.
show. I've not seen. I actually don't know that I've even heard of that one.
Alexius is your father.
Drop
Why
a
are you
link
working against him?
on
For
the
same
Gilded
reason
server
Dorian works
so that I
against him.
remember to check it out.
I love my father, and I love my country. But this? Cults? Time magic? What he's doing now is madness. For his own sake, you have to stop him.
It would also be nice if he didn't rip a hole in time. There's already a hole in the sky.
Oh, I'm gonna like Dorian. The Imperium has a lot of issues, but there's also a ton of propaganda in the South. Mages can't be in power and not follow their religion. That's clearly evil. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Place mines all over the battlefield and then bait them into stepping into those. I feel like, isn't that harder though? Because I would then have to also be controlling all 4 characters and telling them where. I'm trying to avoid playing in tactical view as much as I can, and I know that that's kind of blasphemous because that was the whole point of putting it back into Inquisition. But I'm playing tactical games kind of on the side from this off stream, so I'm trying to treat this a little bit more like, I don't know, not a full-blown action RPG, but trying to not have to micromanage constantly.
All this for me. And I didn't get Alexius anything.
Send him a fruit basket. Everyone loves those. You know you're his target.
Varric liked me giving
Expecting the
sass.
trap is
Love
the
it.
first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch. Oh, and
Wait.
Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
Does he not join my party right now?
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
No, Dorian. We wanted you here with us. All right. I guess we've got to do a thing to get him to come hang out. Someone should pick that up. Looks expensive. Yes, I'll steal from a church. Thank you. They did some pretty extensive remodeling since the 5th Blight. This building used to look a lot different. There was a whole extra wing off to the left up here. I guess they just have it cordoned off with these doors to make it feel like it's still the same shape. Technically, you can still pick Templars, but that's the less cool option. I have no intention of siding with the Templars. Did he say he would rather die than join your party? Look, I don't know if it was meant as a slam on us that way. I think a lot of people just know that we're into some shit right now. You'd have to be going pretty hard to side with the Inquisitor. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so that's definitely something that we're going to want to pull at that thread very quickly. But I think right now it's Lord Wolseley time, because I can't stand to go another moment thinking
I wasn't
that sweet
expecting
baby
to
is in
find so
danger.
many Vints here. Tevinters and blood mages are like lost socks, or couriers from the Merchant Guild. They turn up in the damnedest places.
Iron Bull and Dorian have beef. Oh no. I heard if I don't pursue Dorian, they work through their problems pretty handily. All right, so wait, let's see. Where is Wolseley? We have so many fucking quests, it's insane. The Ballad of Lord Wolseley. A young man is distraught that his family's special ram, Lord Wolseley, has wandered off. He's offering a reward for the ram's return. They sure get something else later, though, if you don't romance one of them. How long was he sitting on that lost sock line? No, I am a firm believer all of Varric's stuff is from the hip. I don't think Varric needs to worry about the premeditated zingers. I think my man is just ready at the drop of a hat. He goes hard. All right, so Lord Wolseley is at this lake behind us, yeah? Looks like he's on the island. All right, Lord Wolseley, we're coming. Please, just hold out a little longer, friend. Do we get to pet him? Can you pet the ram? No fruit. All right, that is not Lord Wolseley. That's just a ram. Okay. Lord Wolseley, I know you're around here in some capacity. We're coming, buddy. I'm also going to pick up some Blood Lotus. I hope you don't mind. He said that it's a ram that looks kind of special. Oh, I never claimed this. Saga of Tirda Brightaxe, Avar Mother. Oh, the first stanza. Finally, we find it. Tell the tale of Tirda Brightaxe, mountain maker, spirit's bride. Free, her people, forged in fastness, made in mountains, hardy hide. Wise in wisdom, calm in counsel, great in gifts, her grateful guests. Sacrifice she did to spirits, took their teachings, followed quests. Bright her axe, unbreakable crystal, stirred to flame when temper flies. Gifted from her leaf-eared lover, laughing, lady of the skies. Bested blades of all who tried, maiden, spurning all who requests. Tirda Brightaxe, dreamer's eyes, Avar Mother of her making. Let's go. All right.
Lord
Special
Wolsey,
ram.
I
Special
presume?
ram.
A young man named Jimmy would very much like you to return home. Ah, good.
Just going casual tone with Wolsey. Wolsey. Wolseley. How do I return him? 80% rhymes, 20% just because. That's not super uncommon in like historical epics, though, to have stanzas punctuated by non-rhyming verses. What? Is he gonna just follow me there? Oh, I can just go back. He's good now. Oh, okay, sweet. He's such a badass. We don't even need to sweat it. He'll just get there on his own. He'll immediately TP there. Yo, why don't we have a teleporting ram?
Search the area.
I know we should search the area. I can't get into the house yet.
See? What did I tell you?
He's a very special. Listen, when I said he looks different, I wasn't talking about his different appearance. I was talking about the fact that that motherfucker can teleport. You don't become a lord of rams just because you look a little different. What up, One-Eye Jimmy?
Lord Wolseley came back. He says you convinced him. Here, for all your trouble.
Yo, he was so excited about it, too. One-Eye Jimmy is hyped.
Thank you so much. It's so good to have Lord Wolseley back.
He's a shiny. That's amazing. So ridiculous. Oh, you're right. I forgot. We are, well, it's not far from that warp. I was right there. I looked right at the quest marker even. There's just so much to do in this game. I think that was a big part of how I wound up kind of walking away from it when I tried previously. I'm not a completionist in games, obviously. What with the backlog being as extensive as it is. But I do get overwhelmed when the game gives me so many options. Easy to get carried away by the charisma of Lord Wolseley.
My lord.
Thanks. You guys just brought me this, huh? Just secured it. I don't know. There's something weirdly conspicuous about just dropping a chest in the middle of a nature trail. They want me to be immersed. I think they want me to just never complain online that there was not enough content. I feel like some of Inquisition was like a direct response to how fans hated 2. Excuse you? Whoa, wearer of this belt gains a small boost to attack speed when below 50 health. And a big old honkin' greatsword. Let's go. We fucking straight up like Lady and Laked that shit. What are we looking at? It's not going to be as good. Maximum stamina. Yeah, I think I'm sticking with mine. The 2 willpower and the maximum well, plus 2% attack doesn't feel bad. That feels pretty good. Their chests left by the Inquisition. I know, but it's just such a weird place for them to put it. Like there's other areas in this region where they could have dropped them off in like semi-populated spots. And in this one, they just were like, here, my lord. It's on the outskirts of the camp. They could have put it in the camp that I warped into. What else we got that we can go tidy up a little bit here? Flowers to Senna's shrine I would like to go do. Yeah, I will definitely pull the grip. We gotta kind of go do some extensive craft remodeling. Especially we bought all those blueprints as well. There's a chance that we wind up spending a healthy chunk of time in Haven on our next visit. Playing Cyberpunk, and I got to a point where it says you can't do any more side quests if you go past this point. So normally I wouldn't be a completionist, but now I have side quest FOMO. Very similar thing happened to me when I played Dying Light. When I played Dying Light, they have a couple of occasions where they put like big ass warnings up. And oh, that's pleasant. I like was suddenly just panicked about what I could potentially miss. And honestly, the quests I did after the fact were not that big a deal. Oh, array mines, right. I forgot. Flaming array. All right, cool. And then I gotta give him Fade Step. Where is that? No, that's in winter. Yeah. All right. So next point, we'll probably throw at least 1 into that. By standing still, you enter into a meditative state. Okay. So that's all it is. I just have to not move, which is definitely what I do. All right. So we definitely got some things we can put points into. Might be worth revisiting that while we're in Haven, because at the very least we could pull the 1 point I have in the storm tree. We were here previous and the guys were pretty rowdy, so I don't know exactly where we're at strength-wise now. I guess we'll find out. Bull, get him. Oh, yeah, okay. The array mines don't fuck around. I still got 2 active. Okay, we just erased those guys. Enhanced Mighty Blow Ring. Keep that in mind. All right, we just want to... Ooh, some Crystal Grace. I'll take that. Deep Mushroom, let's go. Oh, we in here now. Drakestone and shit. Guys. It's like I said out loud that I was gonna plan on doing some We back. Is it still dropping frames? It looks like it's a little bit cleaner since I came back. I might rework Sarah to a dual-wield rogue. Because there is something to be said about if everyone's tight into the fight, it gives me a little bit more utility with barrier because I'm ensuring barriers basically hit everybody. Yo, Bull just fucking hurt this man. Okay. Okay. Was it clean? No. Did it work? Also no, if I'm being honest, but we're alive, so I'll take it. Lustrous cotton. What are you? Nothing I'm gonna worry about, I think. That works super good. For the way I'm playing, I'm sure that there's utility in the other way. But for the way I'm playing, I think you're absolutely right. That was definitely the way I should be using it. Can we yeet something that's kind of garbo? I have like 9 shocking staffs. Oh. Hi, angry doggos. Oh, shit. Yo, backdoor grizzly bear? Guys, things are spicy. I didn't refill my jar of bees. Everyone just got mauled. Oh, no, no, no. All right, Solus got another barrier up. Combine it with ice mines and chilling array. Because then I can basically throw my own mines, freeze everyone on the battlefield, and then also throw my own detonator, right? I won't get an advanced detonator, though. It'll just be a basic detonator. Please don't kill Bo. All right, some canine leather. I'm going to be honest, that feels bad, but we do want to do some crafting. There's loot up here. Because ice mines... Hold up. Let me go look at it. Wall of ice. Ice mine. It'll freeze the first target to step on it. But with chilling array, same thing. I just throw them right in front of me. So I could basically like 1-2 punch. I could hit the ice mines in an array, fan them out, blow shit up. Does everyone have a helmet? Is that maybe some way I could? Yeah, here we go. I'm like, I don't even have my party all the way equipped. It's like amateur RPG hour over here. I'm just trying to take some flowers to a grave. Letter on a bandit in the hinterlands. The patrol pattern is not negotiable. Upon any encounter resulting in injuries, mark trail and withdraw to the villa. We must remain in fighting condition to apply appropriate force and keep refugees clear from the area. Ooh, definitely less tactical mode with that, because at that point I'm just like, I basically turn into a Yu-Gi-Oh character and I'm just dishing out cards and shit is blowing up. There was an enemy that way, but we want to go this way. I'm also going to save because we're low on resources. And if we run into something like a buzzsaw, I'm just going to put a pin in this for later. I do want to go back to Haven, too. We'll probably... What time is it? Probably finish up this quest, go do some bookkeeping in Haven. And then after that, I might take the stream break. Did I come here before? Yeah, I did this previous when I tried to just run through here. Speaking of which, I could do this on a mount, couldn't I? What do you, when you guys play this, do you find yourselves using your mount a lot? Sorry, Fennec. I need your skin. Nope, no skins. It's a real bummer. I'm like notoriously bad. Games that give you a mount, I basically ignore it. Now imagine a battlefield full of mines watching melee enemies suffer as they run towards you. I mean, that's literally how it would go down, right? Like you're literally making a minefield. New logging stand, let's go. I'm sure the folks back home. Oh, there's a camp up here. That's what I was trying to do. And I had already gotten it. So why didn't I warp over here? I'm the dumbest. Why am I like this? I hardly ever use the mount when I played on Xbox. I've been trying every so often now on PC. Do you guys use them? Do you guys use horses in like Skyrim? Because I never use a horse in Skyrim or anything either. The only game where I can say that I consistently use my horse is The Witcher. And I think it's because The Witcher and kind of by default, Roach, like they have enough personality that it feels like I should be using him. Does that, I don't know if that even makes sense. It's hard for me to try and ignore Roach when he's like embedded in the story. All right, we can turn in the Storm Coast Geological Survey. Yeah, okay. Power. Ooh. There's a bunch of other shit I can't pick up. I almost don't want to go do this quest right now, even though I've worked my way to get over here, because we have to go sort this fucking inventory shit out. With upgraded Fade Step, you can go in and out and place mines everywhere. I love the thought of just like ethereal shifting in behind Iron Bull while he's just swinging huge arcs with his weapon, and I'm just like, I'll leave this here. You're not missing out or doing it wrong. I mean, I didn't really worry about doing it wrong.
Sir.
I didn't know if I was like wasting tons of time. Oh, you guys brought the chest up, but there's nothing in it. I see how it is. You guys are lucky there's a flower here for me. So it's over here. Is it up? Or is it just tucked in? I don't think there's a way for me to get up there. That ram was like, oh, really? I have no problem. Try it. If the ram can do it, so can I. Just jam the buttons. Just jam the buttons. We did it.
Welcome. Insert party noises here.
Yo, Cole Slosky bringing the cabbage crew. What is up, gang? Welcome in. What were we playing? Oh, getting into some Monster Hunter Rise. Are you playing just straight up Rise, or are you doing Rise and the new expansion? Be the Skyrim horse you want to see in the world? Absolutely. Guys, if you are not familiar with Cole Slosky and the Cabbage Crew, get your ass over there. Join the Cabbage Patch. Follow. Throw your Prime subscriptions at them. It is a very fun channel. I hang out there quite a bit myself and cannot recommend it enough. What up, Rook? Sunbreak with Steven. Yo, let's go. You guys getting them big carves? I haven't really played enough Rise, so I'm holding off on Sunbreak, but my God, does it look like a hell of a lot of fun. All right, we can find something up here. My little radar thing went off. Welcome in, gang. We are stumbling through the early parts of Inquisition as I continue to battle with my internet. But we're doing okay right now. A pristine griffin
I think
feather.
Blackhall would have liked to have been here for this.
Oh, shit. Did I autosave at the camp? I gotta stop doing, like, quest stuff when I'm right next to places where I could bring the dude anyway. Jared has F rank luck. Didn't get the crown we needed. No. Yo, Baroth fights don't fuck around either. All right, we gotta go. The raid groups coming in. Let's take Sarah with us too. I'm gonna hit you with a little discussion topic. So you guys tell me, who would have the easier time of things if Master Chief was suddenly fighting Shinra in Midgard, or in just anywhere really, just basically Master Chief playing through the storyline of Final Fantasy VII on his own, or if the team from Final Fantasy VII was transplanted and had to fight the Covenant and the Flood? How dare you pick up knickknacks without Blackwall? Oh, did my thing cut out again? God damn. It wouldn't surprise me. Blackwall doesn't fuck around. All right, speaking of which, Blackwall, if you could pull aggro on this bear for me, please. I'd much appreciate that. I was not close enough. Still learning the range on the mine array. There we go. That works, though. And then if I piss him off enough, he'll just chase me into another mine. I got you, Blackwall. Nerdiest question ever heard. I mean, this is the kind of stuff you guys gotta understand. These are the kinds of questions that I used to have to suffer through working at GameStop. You'd get a handful of Dorcases that came in and wanted to know. I mean, you guys are just lucky that it wasn't like a fuck, marry, kill question about anime characters in an RPG. Big bada boom. This one back here in the range position is pretty lucky. Well, not anymore. Sorry, Blackwall found you. Oof. Big oofs. I cannot take... Guys, I've gotta go solve the inventory problem. No, Google Assistant, I was not talking to you. I'm gonna just ditch some garbage. Destroy. Why are those in red? Warrior only, that's why. I'd rather they ask me about nerdy hypotheticals than literally show me their naked furry OC without warning. I mean, and not even like cleverly disguised, right? That was the worst part. Is he was like, "Oh, sorry. I swiped one too many pictures. So you had to see my commissioned furry lewds." How do you react? Do you ask them to leave or compliment the art? I mean, it depends. If the art's good, a lot of times at the end of the day, it comes down to, is the person who kind of caused the faux pas, are they someone that I give a shit about their feelings, right? Because if they're kind of an asshole and I've given them every indication that I'm not interested in talking to them and they still push it, like, I'm not gonna just continue being nice forever. I have other things to do. But if it's someone that I like and who has genuinely been a good customer and a friendly person to interact with, like, yeah, I'll just be like, this isn't my thing, but I'm not going to give them shit over it. So I'll just let it ride. I'll make some kind of easy to eject from comment and then go about my day. Awkwardly compliment the art, and then when I told Chris, who was hiding in the back room, I used to definitely run away when he showed up.
Worth a look around, right?
What's worse is that he got that job at our at the deli right next to the apartments, and so then even once I wasn't his fiance worked at the deli, so I like still had to deal with him by proxy, because I would either talk to her or he would just be there hanging out with her. Oh yeah, he was there a lot. He was a big Pokemon fan, and he collected Pokemon plushes. And so that was like, he would always want to show you pictures of the new plushes he got, which, like, whatever, that's cool. I'm glad you have a hobby. But there was like a trick where he would be like, "Oh, here's my newest plushes, and then like swipe too far in his camera roll, and suddenly you're looking at like a wolf penis. Yeah, that's what he was there. He didn't shop. He was never there to buy anything. He was there to show you his other hobby stuff. Rifts. Okay, no, none of this. We're going back to Haven. That's what we need to do right now. My pockets are overflowing. Back to Haven. We had another regular who like got real friendly and kind of misinterpreted my friendliness for being his friend, right? Like those are two different things. You can be friendly without being someone's friend. And he like just totally unprompted one day was like, oh, come here, I gotta show you something. And he just turned his phone to me and showed me a picture of two women sucking his dick. And I was like, cool. I could have used a warning. That's not really a thing I wanted. So thanks. Appreciate you. Let's go sell some stuff.
Blissa wants to know if
Swipe to show the tattoos. It is. I mean, it's not like that's a common thing, right? It's definitely way less common than you could imagine. It's not like every customer coming in the door is someone I got to worry about being freaky. But my God, it's so frustrating when it is. So I'm wondering if I got sigils that I'm holding on to. Okay, spike trap ring. I'm going to find more of these. I don't know why I'm holding on to all of these. Life ward amulets. Oh, absolutely. His name started with an L. You absolutely know who I'm talking about. Belt of urgency. Let's just ditch this if it's not stuff I'm using. If it is stuff I'm using, we should put it on to somebody who's using it. So, like, I think Sarah is using... No, Varric is using explosive shot, so he can use that one. Bull has got to be using Mighty Swing. I can't imagine a world in which he's not. Mighty Blow. Sorry. I found a porn DVD and a 360 he traded in once. Those were always my favorite, was when like you've got a family coming in to do business in the store and a 16-year-old kid is trading in his PlayStation and you have to be like, sorry, bud, I don't take your pornos. And then his mom looks like the whole fucking world is about to collapse. Those were the sweet moments. I might as well, well, I don't want to, well, whatever. Get them out of my inventory.
Kind of power, I'd be retired and living like Empress.
Yep. He also just showed me a straight up nude of his partner. It is such a weird thing to do. Like, unprompted. I'm sure there are people that have relationships like that, but I got to assume that it's not common. Let's just do a once through on everyone's armor right quick. And see how we feel about it. I don't think anything is going to outdo what I have equipped currently. So, Cass, let's check. So it's a little bit better. But we're losing strength for Khan. I think I'm still okay with that. And then this will free us up to put maybe Blackwall in something different. Sarah's probably wearing trash. Yeah. Magic defense. This is the move here. Put you in some Warden Scout armor. My roommates are voting for the tummy outfit on Cass. Wait, the Kunari one? I don't know if I have it. Oh, I'm looking at medium armor. This guy here? I don't know what you're talking about. Tummy armor. If you do have a friendship where you're open about that stuff, I assume it's something that you'd like. You'd have a history of being open. Yeah, exactly. It's not just like, hey, you don't just test the waters by throwing someone something that intense. You know what I mean? Should I be using the DLC items though? I feel kind of cheaty in them. Blackwall. I think Blackwall's in good gear. Yeah, I'm not too worried about Blackwall. So we can maybe put that on Iron Bull. Yeah, and that's another really good point. Is like even if you're totally down, even if that's a thing you're into, like, bruh, I'm at work. I'm trying to do my fucking job right now. Yeah, I'm gonna take the extra defense and the fact that this has more. It's got a leg upgrade as well. Plus, it gets her back into something that doesn't. It looks like it fits her. True, I have leveled enough that they're not like completely bullshit anymore. I love the thought of being able to put Solus in like crazy heavy armor like an asshole. I do want to at least keep them. So we'll go see what Cass looks like in this outfit. We'll feed the thirst trap a little bit. I am getting ready to do a bunch of crafting too. I got to keep remembering. Why can't you equip this? You're not high enough level. You're in pretty good armor right now. Nipples out. Look, Solus, he goes hard. Look at the fucking ripped abs on Solus. Dude's like, yeah, I spend my time visiting old regions where I can dream in the Fade. He's like, but in between that, I do about 80 sets of fucking strong ass crunches. I gotta pull the legs off of this defender armor, but we'll put him in this. And that's everyone? Yeah. All right. So let's do a little fashion show. There you go. Damn, Cass, you pull it off good though. I like it with the big doofy helmet. It's from all the staff twirling practice. All right, you guys convinced me. We're gonna look at what everyone looks like in this outfit. Okay. This is just default elf abs, apparently. It's a crime she can't wear it. She can wear it. I could put it on her. It's not locked by DLC, or it's not locked by armor restrictions because it's the DLC one. Maybe if you handcraft one, but she totally could wear it. She won't be a very effective tank. I'm not looking to have her take sword blows in that outfit. Sarah. Oh, Blackwall. Everyone on Thetis is just fucking ripped. Everyone on Thetis is just ripped and rowdy. I think we all know. I think we all know where this is headed. Yep. Iron Bull, Iron Bull, since his like default armors are basically just straps, somehow doesn't look as exposed in that outfit. All right, I can basically sell the other stuff. I have the patterns for those, right? So I can sell the ones they gave me. Yeah. All right, so I can ditch those and just make my own later if I really want them. I feel like it's reasonable to assume the Dalish are ripped. You're not wrong. I would 100% agree. All right, so we're gonna ditch all of this. Just trying to keep an eye out. I might have sold the one that had the legs on it. I totally did. Can I buy that back, please? Where are you? There you are. And then I didn't do the same thing with weapons, but I'm hopeful that we can have our storage chest in a minute. I don't know that I want to necessarily fuck around with all that. Well, I might as well. Never mind. Don't listen to what I just said. We need gender equality now. Those designs were nowhere near as sexy on the men. No joke. No joke. If you're going to fucking just turn it into like a boob sling on the women, fucking just let those chests live. All right, these staves. So my staves can all get yeeted, right? I can't imagine any of these are better than what I have on my other guys. Ooh, it is better for Vivian. Because she's still, well, yeah, the willpower is a drop, but she's getting a lot more deeps. Hashtag free the nipple. Are we restarting? We're rebooting free the nipple for Dragon Age. You can stick with Staff of the Dragon. That's fine. All right, so the staves I have can get yeeted. Varric, we obviously know isn't worried about it because we're just going to have him rocking Bianca. I don't want to sell this greatsword because I think we're going to grow into it. But we can sell some other stuff and we can pull the pommel off of the Warlord greatsword. And then as for Cass, what are you currently wielding? This Raider hatchet is 82. Cass, girl, we gotta get you into something nice. All right, we'll give you a barbarian cleaver. Oh, let me check shields. Yeah, I think the shields were like level gated on right now. Okay, that's fine. So black wall, single handers. I think we're going to put you in a cleaver as well, and we'll grab that longsword grip off the Mercenary Lord blade. And then lastly, where's Sarah? Sarah, you're still using bows. You're in a pretty good spot because you've got the one we built. Okay. Do you guys know, other than like pulling upgrade parts off of weapons, do I ever get to a point where I can like break them down? Because they don't sell for shit, and I always feel really weird just like throwing them into the dirt. Okay, I don't want to sell that one. It's cool looking. You can go. You can't because I'm going to strip something off of you. I don't want to sell any of the unique ones. You I want to strip. You can go. All right. That's fine. We have sufficiently cleaned things up. All right. I love it. I love it. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take a quick stream break. Questing wise, I want to keep moving the main story forward. So we're going to go do Hushed Whispers because I want to get us out of Haven. I think that's #1 priority right now. We can go do the other stuff later. But I'm going to take a quick stream break. I'm going to get up, refill my water, stretch out. I got to take some medicine for my shoulder and all that good stuff. And then we'll come back and keep jamming on Dragon Age. I know we've had a little bit of disconnect issue, but overall tonight been pretty nice. So I like it. So Guys, go do the same thing. Get a water, stretch out, get your coziest PJs, get the snacks, whatever you need. And we'll be back with more Dragon Age Inquisition right after this. Don't go anywhere. Back at it. All right. We gotta go. We gotta call the council.
Make her be with you.
We're gonna progress this. And then we might do some crafting. So it occurs to me, I had to follow the breadcrumbs to join the mages to meet Dorian. So is that just like an Easter egg to see him before he's like properly recruited?
Thank you for your help.
Or do I like straight up lose the chance to interact with him if I go with the Templars? Because that would be wild. Hello, everyone. Red heart. I don't remember if we had strange chalk markings.
My scouts still comb the hills for clues about the explosion. I'll take what I can find.
I don't remember who we sent. Josephine. I was correct. Spreading word that the Inquisition was allied with the Grey Wardens meant messages of support poured in. With the treaties in hand, I've managed to secure new recruits and donations of both gold and equipment. The commander will make good use of them. Mages and Templars each have a companion that you meet during their quest, but the opposite companion shows up shortly after regardless of your choice. I see. Okay, I understand. So wait. Is the only companion I have left to pull is Cole, right? So maybe that's how I knew Cole. Because I remember Cole. If he's the one that you see during the Templar quest. Maybe I never actually recruited him. I just met him. Interestingly, the runes are Alamari in origin, belonging to the tribes that inhabited Ferelden almost 1,000 years ago. What is of greater interest, however, is that none of the runes translate intelligibly, meaning it is all in code. According to the translators, a reference to the Guardian also indicates an island off the northern coast. Most curious. I will continue translation efforts in the hope that we can narrow this down further. Okay, so maybe that's what happened the first time. Because I don't remember any of what just happened in Redcliffe. In Hushed Whispers. Okay, so now we can actually do the In Hushed Whispers event. I see. Now I understand. The Bog Unicorn. We have received an offer of assistance. I am unnerved but not opposed. It is not the first strange promise we've received, and likely will not be the last. An elegantly written note follows. The Inquisition has need, and we would provide. We have in our possession a mount of noble spirit, fallen in battle against rage, returned to life by the boundless urge to run and serve a worthy cause and noble master. Prove what your fellows already believe, that your reach is beyond this realm, that even the forces of the Fade are your ally, that death is no barrier to victory. This is a DLC item, right? What do I need to do this? Do we have a specific person I need to send? No, I just need to spend power. Hey, can I even do it? I have confusion. We'll take care. We'll take every care with such a boon. Our associates will see to it. I'll quietly make certain nothing interferes with the arrival. Our soldiers will ensure that the creature arrives safely. Sure.
All right.
Do that. The creature's arrived. We have now got a Bog Unicorn. We've done it. I'm pretty sure that's the equivalent of winning the game. Yeah. Excerpts from Rector's reports. Do you know this sign? A triangle, point down, two wavy lines through it. A lookout spotted it in chalk on a ruined wall close to one of our outposts. A cursory inquiry into the symbol has revealed nothing. Archivists are still looking. Argent thinks she saw the symbol, or something very like it, scrawled into a ledger that belonged to the Comtesse de Bayard. A sweep was done, as you ordered. Almost every outpost of ours has been marked in this manner. Many believe we are being watched. To what end? We do not know. What about a decoy outpost set up near a trade route and watched carefully? If someone decides to take out their piece of chalk, we'll have them. I could follow up on Argent's lead. The Comtesse de Bayard is reclusive and has remained steadfastly neutral in all matters, but I'm certain I can find some way to gain her cooperation. No, I like Liliana's take here.
Let's see what we have.
No need to weasel the answer out of somebody if we can catch them in the acts. And then this is another just DLC horse, right? We have garnered the attention of the finest armorers in the land, and they would not see our message conveyed unadorned. They offer a mount that reflects the flames of the Inquisition. It is, by all accounts, magnificent. We would send our best, and you will know it when you see it. It is much at home in parade as on the battlefield. Let all who stand against you see that they stand against a force, a cause. Our skill is yours. Cullen, all you're good for is going to get me horses. All right. Let's do this.
We don't have the manpower to take the castle. Either we find another way in, or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
Redcliffe is in the hands of a Magister. This cannot be allowed to stand.
The letter from Alexius asked for the Herald of Andraste by name. It's an obvious trap.
So we've heard from Magister Alexius. I expected as much.
And yet some of us want to sit and do nothing. Not this again.
Redcliffe Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there,
it only still stands because of the hero Ferelden. Come on now.
We have of closing these rifts. I won't allow it.
And if we don't even try to meet Alexius, we lose the mages and leave a hostile foreign power on our doorstep. Even if we could assault the keep, it would be for naught. An Orlesian Inquisition's army marching into Ferelden would provoke a war. Our hands are tied.
The Magister
has outplayed us.
If only someone knew about a secret way into the castle.
We can't just give up. There has to be something we can do.
We cannot accept defeat now. There must be
like,
a solution.
she literally went through that passage with me. She was definitely in my party when I did that. Contact the Arl. We need another way inside. I mean, I would love to see what the Arl thinks about the fact that a Magister has his castle.
Where is the Arl of Redcliffe? I'm sure he'd help us get his castle back.
After he was displaced, Arl Tegan rode straight for Dunrim to petition the Crown for help. I doubt he'll want our assistance once the Ferelden army lays siege to his castle. Wait. There is a secret passage into the castle, an escape route for the family.
Thank you.
It's too narrow for our troops, but we could send agents through.
Too risky. Those agents will be discovered well before they reach the Magister.
That's why we need a distraction. Perhaps the envoy Alexius wants so badly.
Tegan's a loser anyway.
We break the Magister's defenses. It could work, but it's a
just make him dance like a puppet.
Fortunately, you'll have help.
This man says he has information about the Magister and his methods, Commander.
Motherfucker just kicked in the door.
Your spies will never get past Alexius's magic without my help. So if you're going after him, I'm
and his
coming
wife's
along.
a harpy.
The plan puts you in the most danger. We can't in good conscience order you to do this. We can still go after the Templars if you'd rather not play the bait. It's up to you.
My man knows how to make an entrance. I love how, like, with all of his heart, Cullen is like, no, but I mean, the Templars would be easier. We can do the Templars. Why don't we just go just see the Templars? Note, choosing the mages will make it impossible to work with the Templars. The Templars make it impossible to work with the Templars. Redcliffe Castle and the mages who could close the breach are under the control of Magister Garen Alexius, a Venatori cultist with an unhealthy interest in Lavellan and the power to reorder time itself. He has kindly invited Lavellan into the castle, alone to negotiate. It's an obvious trap, but Leliana and her agents can infiltrate the castle and remove the Venatori threat while Alexius's attention is diverted. A dangerous game, but it's our best chance. Should have done all my weapon work before this. I've just thought about. Can I back out? Cannot. Dorian's locked in. So we have not spec'd Dorian at all. Give me the bull. Do I want Varric or Sarah? I think I want Varric. Engage. I just sold all my gear too, so I don't have anything to put on Dorian if his starting gear sucks. Kind of a bummer. The Codex stores lore, tutorials, and information on your foes. Oh, that's good to know. Look, how do they keep these hood flaps up?
The invitation was for Master Llewellyn only. The rest of you must wait here.
Where I go, they go.
Imagine rolling in with Iron Bull and being like, yeah, he's one of my negotiators. Deal with it, fucking nerd. Oh, the castle looking good these days.
My Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
My friend, it's so good to see you again. And your associates, of course. I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
He's just gonna try and like blood puppet magic me, right?
Have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not trust me with their lives.
This is all so normal and not ominous. Yeah, it has all the makings of just a simple discussion about what we can do as allies, I'm sure. Because you simply ooze trust.
Of course she trusts you, Alexius. I'm sure lots of people put their lives in your hands. You have one of those faces.
Yes, the Magisterium tells me that so often. Shall we begin our talks?
Oh,
The
nice
Inquisition
little
needs
linger on
mages
his
to close the
daggers
breach,
there.
and I have them. So, what shall you offer in exchange?
Chef Boyardee. You guys can have a bunch of Chef Boyardee. I know you want me dead. Let's talk about time magic. Tell me about the Venatori. We have connections. I mean, do we just start the discussions like exposing his whole ass?
Don't bother. I know that you invited me here to kill me.
If you believe that, I marvel that you chose to come anyway.
He knows everything, Father.
Felix, what have you done?
Get fucked. Your trap has already failed. Why are you really here? That's what I want to know. Give me the real deeds.
You wanted me here. Why?
Do you know what you are? You walk into my stronghold with your stolen mark, a gift you don't even understand, and think you're in control.
Stolen mark? Does he know about...
You're nothing but a mistake.
All right, well, that's rude. I don't appreciate that.
If you know so much, enlighten me. Tell me what this mark on my hand is for.
It belongs to your betters. You wouldn't even begin to understand its purpose.
Father, listen to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliche everyone expects us to be.
Dorian, I gave you a chance to be a part of this. You turned me down. The Elder One has power you would not believe. He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
That's who you serve. The one who killed the Divine. Is he a mage?
Soon, he will become a god. He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean to the frozen seas.
Okay, so this guy's...
You can't involve my people in this.
just looking to enslave everyone under the Imperium.
Exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to happen. Why would you support this?
Liliana's
Stop
just
it, Father.
fucking
Give up the
icing people in the
Venatori.
background.
Let the Southern mages fight the breach, and let's go home.
No, it's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Oh,
Save me.
Some of it's tied up in Felix's illness.
There is a way. The Elder One promised if I undo the mistake at the temple.
I'm going to die. You need to accept that.
Seize them, Venatori. The Elder One demands this man's life.
Why don't we just ice his son?
Your men are dead, Alexius.
Get wrecked, nerd.
You are a mistake. You should never have existed.
No!
Oh shit. What?
Blood of the Elder One.
Good.
The
Where'd that
fuck?
come from?
Good at cutting them out, too.
Anyone who cosplays as a demon is good in my book. Oh, okay. It's just the two of us. What up, Daddy D? Dorian literally can't do anything in this fight because he doesn't have any skills. Okay. I guess it's up to me. We need a barrier. How are you, buddy? I hope you're having a good evening. I'm just gonna have to fucking tank it. Do not like not having my tank with me. I'm gonna be real honest. Just got home from seeing Bringing Up Baby with Catherine Hepburn, Cary Grant. Oh, you're finding all these fun
The rift
theater
must have moved
outings.
us
I'm
to
pretty
what?
jelly.
The closest confluence of arcane energy?
The last thing I remember, we were in the castle hall.
Let's see. If we're still in the castle, it isn't. Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when. Alexius used the amulet as a focus. It moved us through time.
I'm sorry, what? Did he just time travel me? Let's do the time warp.
Did we go forward in time or back? And how far?
What?
Those are excellent questions. We'll have to find out, won't we? Let's look around.
Please tell
see where
me
the rift took us.
we're in the
Then we can
castle
figure out how
like
to
during
get
the
back.
events of Dragon Age 1.
If we can.
That would be fucking incredible.
Alexius mentioned an Elder One in the hall. Do you know who he was talking about?
Is this the future where my bussy drowned the
Some
world?
magister aspiring to
This
godhood.
is the story of
It's
a
the
bussy.
same old tune. Let's play with magic we don't understand. It will make us incredibly powerful. Evidently, it doesn't matter if you rip apart the fabric of time in the process.
This assumes Iron Bull's in the world too. I mean, or just that your memory of Iron Bull persists, right? I think it's that powerful an attraction. You don't even need him in the flesh. You just need to think about him.
What was Alexius trying to do?
It's
I
so much
believe his
better.
original plan was to
Oh,
remove you
good.
from time completely.
I'm excited.
If that happened, you would never have been at the Temple of Sacred Ashes or
He
mangled
was just
his
looking to
Elder One
delete me from the flow of
I think
time.
your surprise in the castle hall made him reckless. He tossed us into the rift before he was ready. I counted it. The magic went wild, and here we are. Makes sense?
Dorian is shockingly comfortable with all this. I'm gonna just straight up hit him with a not really.
Just seems so insane.
I don't even want to think about what this will do to the fabric of the world. We didn't travel through time so much as punch a hole through it and toss it into the privy. But don't worry. I'm here. I'll protect you.
Thanks, buddy.
There were others in the hall. Could they have been drawn through the rift?
I doubt it was large enough to bring the whole room through. Alexius wouldn't risk catching himself or Felix in it. They're probably still where and when we left them. In some sense, anyway.
You have a plan to get us back, I hope?
I have some thoughts on that. They're lovely thoughts. Like little jewels.
That line is where I fell in love with him. Why is there so much red lyrium in Redcliffe Castle? You know, I think that's something that we've got to address. Oh, prison key. Let's go. That's good because I can't pick locks. All right, we got to give Dorian equipment and skills. Let's do that. Just me and him right now. How do we build him up? We do want both of us to have barrier. I feel like that's basically a given. Guardian Spirit helps us stay alive with the two of us. Now, Fade Step, Frost Step. Maybe we give him the Ice Mines for right now and let the two of us kind of like wham bam a little bit. Winter Stillness into Ice Mine, Chilling Array. You draw on cold magic near you to protect you from attacks. Standing near a frozen enemy or a persistent cold spell reduces all damage you take. That also sounds like it could be helpful right now. And that would let us get Blizzard, which is like a why not, you know what I mean? Is it though? Would I rather have another passive? I think I'd rather have another passive here and just make sure that he's regularly using... Well, this is going to leave him with basically 2 spells. Barrier, Ice Mine. No. No. I don't want to gum up the works. And then Tactics. I want this preferred. And then everything. He doesn't have a deep enough skill pool to really worry about the rest of it. All right, what do you come equipped with, homeboy? Igneous Staff. Okay, well, I'm sorry that I spec'd you into ice when you clearly prefer fire. And then... Oh, these are the Griffin robes that I just unlocked. Ooh, we might go put those on us. Yeah. I don't like that I look so beefy, but right now I need a little defense. What is going on? I like how my quest description up in the corner just says, find out what happened. I don't like this. Only one of these size has red lyrium on it. Maybe we'll take the coward's route. These are the upper cells. What about this way? Does it tell me something else? Lower cells. Why would you go this way first?
Alexius has made a dreadful mess of this place, hasn't he? I didn't see
He's
this
so
part of the castle.
casual.
It was covered in the tackiest carvings of wolves and dogs I'd ever seen. This is not an improvement.
He's very funny. Potions belt. Keeper lightning staff. Yo, let's go. Go everywhere. I'm gonna explore as much of it as they'll let me. So this is more raw damage, but there's a decent chunk of bonuses. Let's just give this to Dor. Oh, he's not level 8. All right, so I can do this. And then give him this. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. Didn't mean to cast barrier. That's just me assuming I'm gonna die. That's really all there was over here, was just to go get this. I see a little foreshadowing. Dragon Age, even going all the way back to Origins, that's something I think that Dragon Age has always done a really good job of in its level designs. They do this awesome thing where like the shape of the world layout lets you kind of see into areas you're going to go to later. Fallout is another game that does a really good job of it, because you'll be in ruins and stuff, and like you can't get down a hallway, but you can kind of see over the rubble that's in the hallway to see what's coming up later. I've always really enjoyed that as a dungeon design technique. am I looking at? Look at these, like, arcane circles and scribblings and shit. Are we seeing a future of what happens if I don't fix my shit? Hello.
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me. My tears are my sins, my sins, my sins. Andraste guide me, Andraste guide me.
Guys, look. Is this the smartest tactical choice? No, likely it is not. But I can't look at myself in this outfit. It's driving me crazy. Look at the nice widower. He seems happy. This is the future if you just disappeared from the time stream. I ain't got no Canary trained peeps. I mean, he seems about as happy as you can be when you've completely lost your mind, right? The certain amount of it's no longer my problem. Is the crystal, like, enveloping that body? How'd the body get under it? I have concerns. Okay. We do have enemies. Let's try and not trigger the fight until I need to. One on either side. That's the way I'm going. Wait, is it? Yeah, I am having fun playing a mage. I honestly, with the way the combat in this works, I think I would have been pretty disappointed playing a rogue. I think it would have been a little too just like stand and shoot. So I'm pretty pumped about... Oh, baby. Fucking tag team. I'm pretty pumped about the amount of tactical decisions that I get as a mage. Should have cast barrier before I broke their freeze. Good work, nerd. Warrior, though, I play, when I play like MMOs, I play a lot of like tank style characters. So I think I would have still enjoyed Warrior. Because even though it is a lot of like hit the taunt button and then smashy smash with a weapon, I think I would have been pretty hype about... What the fuck? Okay, I think I'm gonna actually go to the other way first. I think it would have been pretty hype about like collecting all the aggro. Hello? Everyone cool down here? Barrick.
Andraste Sacred Knickers, you're alive. Where were you? How did you escape?
Tainted with the red lyrium.
He didn't escape. Alexius sent us into the future.
Everything that happens to you is weird.
You don't look so good, Varric. What happened?
Bite your tongue. I look damn good for a dead man.
You're no more dead than we are.
The not dying version of this red lyrium stuff? Way worse. Just saying.
We get to Alexius, and I just might be able to send us back to our own time. Simple, really.
That may not be as easy as you think. Alexius is just a servant. His Elder One assassinated the Empress and led a demon army in a huge invasion of the South.
Shit.
The Elder One rules everything. What's left of it, anyway. Alexius
practically
is really
glowing.
not the one you need to worry about.
Varric, your aura is very powerful. Assassins and demons are bad. I want to meet this Elder One.
I promise you, Varric. We'll make sure none of this happens.
I'm pretty sure you're crazy. Or I'm crazy. Either way, it's a nice thought. You want to take on Alexius? I'm
Yo,
in.
let's go, Daddy
Let's
D.
go.
I hope the test goes swimmingly, and that you can dust off this semester and get it out of the old backlog. That's awesome, buddy. So I'm assuming every person you could bring here has cool, unique dialogue. It is neat because it's not like super overdone, and it's off enough to be creepy. Voice dubs normally come out as kind of cheesy.
You're supposed to be dead. There was a burn on the ground and everything.
Alexius didn't kill us. His spell sent us through time. This is our future.
Well, it's my present, and in my past, I definitely saw you both die.
Well, I'm no more dead than you.
Ugh. Now dead and not dead are up for debate. That's wonderful.
This conversation has taken a turn for the moronic. Just come with us. We're going to fight Alexius.
Yep. Yeah, it's like Goodreads for movies.
Why?
I got a buddy of mine who's super into it.
If we find him, we might be able to get back to our own time and stop all this before it happens. Exciting, yes?
Kill Alexius. Sounds good. Let's go.
Bull's like, guys, you should have just led with the murdering. So I don't want to trigger like a point of no return. Let's just do a safety save. I don't know where in the castle I'm supposed to be going to like actually progress it. Getting some crafting goodies while we're here too. I can appreciate that. Are you guys familiar with, I think is it framed.wtf? Hang on. Yeah, you guys should check out framed.wtf. It's a once a day puzzle, so kind of think like Wordle, right? But the way it works is they show you single frames from movies, and you have 7 frames. I think it's 7. You have a limited number of frames to try and guess the movie, and they kind of start obscure and then get more mainstream the further into it you go. It is very, very cool. They're not always super well-known movies, so like there's definitely some that I just can't complete because I've never seen the film, or sometimes genuinely don't know of the film. But the ones that I do know, like movies that I'm familiar with, it's really well balanced, because the first couple I will only be able to guess it on like 1 or 2 if it's a movie I really know really well. But then they kind of like slowly get a little bit more blatantly identifying until you can get them. I get most on like guess 4-ish, I think I would say. But it's a dope site. I don't like, so they took over the castle and then they redecorated like crazy, because the like skull masonry, that's definitely new. At least we got the whole party. But these guys are freaking me out with their red lyrium clouds. That's cool. All right, gang. Is everyone excited? Oh, Fiona. Let's go.
Alive. I saw you disappear into the rift.
You know what the voice modulating on this sounds like? It reminds me a little bit of how they modulate the Diva Plava Laguna in The Fifth Element. Obviously not as intense as hers.
Fiona, is that really you?
What's left?
She's not looking great.
Can you tell us the date? It's very important.
She's like halfway to a Meredith.
942 dragon.
942? Then we've missed an
All this
entire
in a
year.
year? All this in a year?
We have to get out of here. Go back in time.
Please, stop this from happening. Alexius serves the Elder One, more powerful than the Maker. No one challenges him.
Those are bold claims. Oh, guys, we get a badass one-liner moment?
That Magister's going to regret he didn't just kill me.
Our only hope is to find the amulet that Alexius used to send us here. If it still exists, I can use it to reopen the rift at the exact spot we left. Maybe.
Good.
I said maybe. It might also turn us into paste.
You must try.
I mean, I'd rather do that than start growing red lyrium.
She is here. Find her. Quickly. Before the Elder One learns you're here.
Okay. Liliana is here as well. Gotta love that.
If red lyrium is an infection.
Ooh.
Maker, why is it coming out of the walls?
That fucking straight up startled me. All right, Bull. If you could get some folks gathered, I'd appreciate it. There goes Varric, just running off on his own again. Oh, that's not good. Glad my potions came through the time portal with me. He's already dead. Is Varric just face tanking that one? Okay, he just wasn't doing a good job of it.
Well, it's nice to do something constructive for a change.
Nice to be doing anything at all. I'm enjoying it while it lasts.
So they've just been locked up for this whole time? Discovered the guard barracks. Okay.
I'll take a look around. See if there's anything we can use.
Ooh, supply cache. Let's go. Should have healed first. I don't know if I'm still allowed to use the supply cache. That was dumb. Grey Warden shield schematic. A guard's journal. Alexius keeps asking for patrols of the walls. Waste of time, if you ask me. The Inquisition ground themselves to a pulp against the wall ages ago. Ferelden made 3 attempts to lay siege here before the last life got crushed out of them. Who's left out there to threaten us? The mountain barbarians? But Alexius seems to expect a siege. Man's gone completely mad. Better to put the men on watch inside the walls. More of those blasted rifts open every day. It was better when we still had the people for blood sacrifices. Unbound demons have emptied the castle, village, and surrounding countryside of everyone who's not sleeping in their armor. Now, it's just wild demons everywhere. Ooh. Corrupting rune? What does a corrupting rune do? Hey, Iron Bull. Only 1 per day. I don't know if they have an archive where you can guess old ones, but it is only 1 per day. And that's awesome that you got it in one go. I haven't watched that movie in ages. I guess the corrupting rune is just what's adding some of those stats. Either way, that is a huge DPS upgrade. Yo, and a badass looking sword. Here for it. Here for it. They might have an archive like what Wordle does. I don't know. A prayer to the new God. Praise his name. Sorry. Praise his name, who has risen from the darkness. Praise his name, who has striven for the light. Praise his name, who has walked the golden city. Wait, who's walked the gold? That's a big deal. Praise his name. The old gods are no more. The Maker never was. The new God is among us. Praise his name.
Wonderful.
It's probably fine. Yo, Dusty Nut 69. First of all, excellent username. Also, thank you for the follow. This poem, I think they might have been talking about Dusty Nuts. That's the new God among us. So, he who has walked the golden city the golden city doesn't exist any longer. So are they talking about someone who was with the original expedition?
Want me to handle that?
We can get it. We just need Varric. Are they talking about someone who was on the original expedition into the Fade to try and reach the Golden City? Because if that's the case, they've walked the Golden City and the Black City, because it's their own damn fault. Yes, sir. Are you claiming? You're claiming the title. You're the new god. Praise his name. Dusty Nuts 69. All right, no points to spend on you. We got a point for Dorian. So wait a minute, though. That original group was corrupted and spawned the Darkspawn. They're the start of the Darkspawn, right? Am I getting my lore right? That original group of Tevinter mages that done fucked up big time. When they came back, they were the start of the curse. Let me give you Mind Blast so that you have a detonator. I'm okay with that. So is the new god Darkspawn? I'm correct about the Darkspawn. Okay. Okay. First arrow doesn't kill them, the 10th one will. Yes. That's a good boss killer, and I have a feeling we're going to have boss energy in a moment. And then Bull, what do we do with you? I know what we do with you, homie. It's livid time. But that would also, I mean, that would mean that we're dealing with someone who is ridiculously old. Oh, we discovered the torture chambers. That's good. Wait, was there something down here I could have found? Excuse me. No. No. All right. Just the map being weird. Got it. Eee. No thanks. Are we sure what I just found was Nug skin? When you go into a room like this and you just pull random skin out of a pouch. Oh my god. Yo, some shit went sideways in this castle. Excuse me, Dorian. Excuse me, Bull.
There is no maker. The Elder One has taken all that is his and will soon rule from his city.
That still doesn't make him a god.
Ah! There is no god but the Elder One. The Maker is dead. Say it.
Never. I'll die a good Andrastian before living a second as one of you.
Oh shit. I probably should have come in sooner. I feel really rude now. I could have saved her. I feel like a real asshole. Oh, it's just the Nug torture room. That's why I know it's Nug skin. That checks. She would have been dead anyway from the fucking magic I am just slinging everywhere in this room.
I'm surprised they left her alive this long. Poor woman.
Leader of souls. Good lord. Oh, this thing is filthy. Bianca arms the dose. I wish I could slap that on right now. Yo, there's some real bad energy in Redcliffe Castle right now. I'm just gonna put that out there. Oh, Dorian probably doesn't have a helmet. It occurs to me. See, he wound up casting his ice mines all the way back here, sadly. Oh, Redcliffe Castle been through some shit. Even before this, Redcliffe Castle been through some shit.
Knew of the sacrifice at the temple.
Never.
Oh, it's Liliana.
There's no use to this.
I'm not waiting on this one.
You will break.
I will die first. Or you will.
Yes. She still got it.
You're alive.
How? Okay.
Well, that was impressive.
Anger is stronger than any pain. Do you have weapons? Good. The Magister's probably in his chambers.
You aren't curious how
She's just right to work.
No.
Alexius sent us into the future. This, his victory, his Elder One, it was never meant to be.
Yo, is Liliana gonna fight with us right now? I'm about to pog out on this shit.
I'm so sorry for everything you suffered.
We have to reverse his spell. If we can get back to our present time, we can prevent this future from ever happening.
And mages always wonder why people fear them. No one should have this power.
It's dangerous and unpredictable. Before the breach, nothing we did.
Enough. This is all pretend to you. Some future you hope will never exist.
This is intense as fuck.
The whole world suffered. It was real.
I mean, 0% of me is gonna try and
Stop talking.
disagree with
Just
her.
asking for information.
No, you're talking to fill silence. Nothing happened that you want to hear.
Yo, Liliana is going fucking hard right now. Who else was low health? Was it Varric? No, it's Bull. Okay. I gotta get secondary potions equipped on people and actually like learn how to work them into my strategies. This is batshit. I mean, I'm not going to tell you that this is a poor choice from a structural integrity standpoint. I much prefer this, Liliana. Can we bring it back with us?
We need to find Alexius. I'm sure he'll be in the
There's a
nicer
rift
part
in
of
the castle.
if there is one.
Oh boy, that's my blood. Thanks. Yeah, I gotta get... The ice mines don't work the way I want them with Dorian casting them. Because he's not gonna be in the same place I am. He's like fighting from back there. Yo, Liliana just shot arrow. I'm so fucking pumped. close this? No. I just have to fight these, apparently. It's because we were done with the wave, I guess. Alright, I get it. Thank you. Because I'd love to combo with his mines, but he's never where I'm standing. And shoot the other one back here? That would be awful. If we're taking this one, we don't need to take our Liliana and force her to live through this shit. Enhanced challenge ring increases ability duration. I think that's lovely. I'm very interested in such a thing. All right, so this will let us turn it. Do it. You can do it. Ooh, those are really good portcullis sound effects. We've discovered the docks. Look at these fucking sculptures and shit. The time continuum paradox magic is a frail mistress, yada yada. As I kick our Liliana through the portal. Stop. You're talking about the hero of Ferelden's love.
More power for his rituals.
No. Don't hurt me, Linnea.
I don't know if Linnea cares about you anymore, buddy. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. I see chilled. Can I get a frozen, please? Dorian's right below me.
They do with magic have to be so creepy.
I love weirdly possessed Iron Bull still being very Iron Bull. Holy shit, though. So more red lyrium, which is also what we saw at the Temple of Sacred Ashes when things went sideways during the Conclave. Okay. Yeah, she absolutely wouldn't. The way Liliana works, she's so stoic. She would refuse. Because this is her reality. I kind of wish I had listened to her monologue or her dialogue with the guard who was torturing her again, but I was like still fighting off the trauma of listening to me wait in the hallway and some woman died. I wonder if red lyrium Iron Bull would, compared to regular Iron Bull, be more or less into golden showers.
Used to be.
I don't
It was
know.
only dwarves who were afraid of the sky.
That one's tricky. I think maybe regular Iron Bull.
Just good sense.
Golden showers. Red lyrium Iron Bull. Super into sky. That's just my take. Fuck me, I'm like stuck here. I cast my minds in the wrong fucking direction. Alright, bro, just hang in there, buddy. I'm trying. Orange showers? Golden plus red makes him into orange showers. I don't know that I want to ever think about what an orange shower is. Nope. Please stop. That's my blood. I gotta get the stand still to recharge mana faster for Levelin. With some blood? No. No, 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 no. I'm fully out. God, these red lyrium growths are rad looking though. What the fuck? Why you gotta hit me with so many rifts? Where even is this one? Oh, it's around the corner. Bull, go. Oh, I'm despawning them? Watery poo? No! I wish this conversation had never happened. I've doomed myself. Alright, potion. If I could get everyone to just take some kind of damage and stop looking at me so Bull can pick up aggro. Thank you, Bull. I don't have anyone with Dispel. Dorian, potion up, please. And then why don't we get some bees in the mix? Ow, I was standing right where everyone was looking. Ow. Bull, please get some aggro if you could. I don't have a barrier on. All right, we got the disrupt stun. All right, you guys fight. I gotta go hit this loot. Did I get a new desk chair? No, it's my same desk chair. I got a new one when I moved because we didn't want to move my old one, so it's the same one I've had since I got to Utah. Block and slash. We don't have a sword and board user with us at the moment, but that'll come in handy later. Am I going to take all these items to the past with me? This courtyard, even with the red lyrium crystals, has big, like, Soulsborne energy. My shoulder is okay, provided I do, like, nothing strenuous with it. I'm talking, like, lifting my water bottle is about all I should do with it. I was really good and, like, stopped myself. Well, I should say Misha Fish was really good and beat the shit out of me if I tried to do anything with my shoulder for the last several days. So it's had some pretty good rest. So the pain is gone mostly. If I overuse it, it hurts. And it always hurts really bad after I wake up. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's just the way I sleep or what.
No!
Wait. Connor died?
Connor!
It was an act of courage. He knew there was no other way to resist.
What am I
He
looking
resisted that demon to the last.
I'm so confused right now. The tapestries are gone. Did we just see like a fragment of time? With every failed spell, the Magister grows a bit more paranoid. Or perhaps it's not paranoia, since the Elder One really will kill him for his failures. The distinction hardly matters. After the 10th failure, he began locking himself in the Great Hall during his waking hours. After the 20th, he had the foot soldiers excavate a shard doorway from parts unknown and painstakingly install it in the castle. Now, his most trusted assistants can only see him if we all go at once, together, which we must do twice a day to bring him his meals, as he never leaves that room at all. Connor took himself out? Is he in the room, though? Because I was looking for, like, a body, but I don't understand what happened. I heard the like, commotion. But also, like, how does Llewellyn know Connor? Witch Ice Staff? Sounds rad. Alexius's journal. This is the final entry. Nothing works. I've tried countless times to go back before the Conclave explosion, before Felix's caravan was attacked by Darkspawn. Oh, is Felix tainted by Darkspawn? Before the Vetinori first arrived in Minrathous, without success. The breach is the wellspring that makes this magic possible, and travel outside of its timeline is impossible. The Elder Ones demand that I change the events of the Conclave can never be fulfilled. He may kill me for failing him, but I must protect Felix from his wrath. So the rift is what's powering this time magic. Remember earlier Dorian was like, huh, weird, he couldn't use it before. It was all theoretical.
What became of Felix? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
And you're not going to tell me?
You'll find out soon enough.
Yo, Leliana is so angry, and I totally get it. They must know that this has been a pretty brutal slog, because they are just handing me supply cache potions. He can be spoken to in Redcliffe, so that's why you know his name theoretically. Oh, I just missed him while we were exploring Redcliffe. This scene, I just talked about how everything kind of had Dark Souls-y energy. This looks like Dishonored. This looks like the Brigmore Manor from the DLCs. Oh, he immolated himself. I don't know how I managed to miss that. Inventory is full again. My lord. All right, we're just gonna leave this. I have been just like scooping valuables. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Glyph. A lot of shit in this courtyard. We got some mines to protect us. We got holes to protect us. Don't grab up all the caches if you don't absolutely need to. Why is that? Is it not wise to do what I'm doing, where as I approach them, I use what potions I still have? Is there like a hidden penalty I'm not understanding? Bull just ran this man fucking down. Please don't touch me. They're finite? Like finite throughout the whole game, you mean? Or do you mean like don't take one unless I need it because I can always backtrack to it?
What in Andraste's name is that? Hold on to it. I want to look at it later.
Because I know I can only use him once. But I guess I hadn't thought about, like, if I was up against the wall, I could backtrack to it and refill before I continue forward in the story. Because they've been giving them to me at pretty good time intervals.
You've got to love what Alexius has done with the place.
God, Varric's voice sounds the best. Dreamer Rags is definitely a what is the word I'm trying to use? That sounds like it is a research item. Yeah, we can just yeet some of these ungood doubles, two-handers. All right, I don't want to go up there yet because that's going to progress. Oh, damn it. And then I thought that was a treasure chest right after we talked about it. I just fucking waste one. What a fool I've been. No, so this looks like how I'm progressing. So what is over this way? I like how the torch sconces have like the like ghost torches that we've used in the rune puzzles. Oh, there's some not great shit in here.
We can get
Come and get it, friends.
If we sneak up on him.
Lock the stairs!
Oh, it's a fucking immolation over here. Yeah, Veilfire, that's what it's called. I couldn't remember the name. Yo, Bull is just fucking going ham. He didn't even have a barrier from us. Or, yeah, he had no barrier from us to that. And it just mattered 0%. Oh, spoke too soon.
Mind if I take some souvenirs? Maybe just a couple of those pronged helmets.
Ooh, some gold. Don't mind if I do. Nope. Loot, don't jump. I gotta, before I play this next, I have got to get the larger inventory mod working. Inventory juggling in most games, I won't say that this is 100% of the time, but in most games, inventory juggling is the absolute most boring fucking part of the entire game.
Somebody had very questionable taste.
And so I can't imagine it's any fun for you guys to watch, nor is it fun for me to deal with.
They haven't noticed us yet. Good opportunity to look for higher ground.
It's weird how the game, like, kind of has sneak mechanics, even though it doesn't.
Get that enchanter!
Don't get that enchanter. Liliana, if you could just go ham on people, that'd be great. I'll fall real quick. Oh, Dorian just got fucking smacked. Guy back in the corner is probably still upset with the bees.
Sorry for interrupting your dinner.
We can take more red lyrium shards, though. The stuff I have that stacks we can keep kind of leaning into, but there's an awful lot of stuff now that would be like fresh materials. Varric, if you'd be so kind. Thank you, sir. More schematics I like too. I'm down with that. All right. Iron Bull, if you'd be so kind. Can you imagine being in this other room and fucking Iron Bull just kicks the wall in? It's going good, Afterlife. We're in the future. We went to the future. Oh, there's more behind another wall. All Right, there's Red Lyrium Shard 4. Studies on the Blight. Are these... I don't know if this is as pertinent as some of the other stuff was. Introduction of Blight to prisoners yields no discernible pattern. Gross. Disease progresses erratically. Some subjects die within hours despite all efforts. Others show no symptoms at all. Subjects may harbor some natural resistance, which makes isolation and testing a priority. A later entry follows. 6 more subjects died. Transfusions of blood from resistance prisoners slow the rate of corruption only slightly. Healthy flesh taken from live subjects and implanted in the infected will often die even before corruption spreads to it. In cases where implantation is successful, blight corruption spreads across donor flesh faster than host flesh. Prisoner Leliana has been the most useful source of resistant blood and skin to date. Future with elves and space travel? I like the idea of sexy space elves. You gotta get yourself into some Warhammer 40k, homie. Don't actually do that. Oh. It thinks I'm under attack even though I'm not, because there's enemies right past this wall. Got it. Dad's home. Camera is really working against me in these fights. Alright, that we can take. And then this was better than whatever garbage armor I've picked up in the last couple of minutes. Yeah, so let's just throw this one away. We can take this one. We are out of potions. It's almost like you guys tried to warn me. Going from room to room by wall splash. You're in Kool-Aid guy heaven. No joke. Iron Bull does make for a pretty good Kool-Aid man. Eric, if you please. We're all... Okay. There's definitely still areas we've not explored too. It's a bummer, like, I don't have room for most of the shit that's here, but at least, like, crafting materials and... Okay. Who was it that was hurt? It was Bull. Now we can take a supply cache that we need. Skirt. Oh, that's the thing I already looted. Never mind. And this has us back out to where we ambushed them. Okay. There is something back this way, though, that I didn't go all the way into one of the rooms. Right? Yeah, here and then stay left. Some of these dungeons... Wait. Can I not get in there? Oh, that's a bummer. Maybe it's not actually traversable, or maybe we come at it from, like, up above. Interesting. We're still short 1 red lyrium shard. I'm assuming those red lyrium shards are the simulation of... Remember that note said that his trusted advisors have to go all together. So we need all of them to be able to get into his throne room door. I didn't actually investigate this. Maybe this will yield some information.
Maker's breath. Where did Alexius find this? How did he even move it here?
Can we
Okay,
open
so we need
Perhaps,
one more.
But it looks quite strong.
How desperate and paranoid must he be? His servants must have a way through. He has to eat. Let's look around.
Smash walls like Daddy D wants to smash Iron Bull. You speak the truth. All right, let's have Bull open the show here. Hey everybody, look at me.
Let's try to take him by surprise.
Fuck that. We ain't doing no surprises. Blow some shit up. Oh, I just got shield bashed. And how? Let's recharge those barriers, please. My mission won't be done till our pelvis is dust.
Venatory severance package stinks.
Varric. How Varric would still have that sense of humor after all this time is basically what makes him quintessentially Varric. Nice place you got here. Staff. Elven Cowl. Maybe if for no other reason than having a helmet that doesn't look like ass. I can kind of get behind that. Scout mail. Let me ditch this. How was your 4th? Did you talk about me to your entire extended family and invent a drinking game in your honor? I did not. I drank while I was grilling. We had some fun with family and some extended friends. Played some board games. And then got treated to a hell of a fireworks show. I didn't realize fireworks at home were such a big deal out here in this community, but we were able to go. We had originally planned to go to like a proper fireworks show, and we wound up partying and having fun with guests until late enough that we decided we didn't want to go fight with parking. But then when we went out front, there was just a shitload of fireworks outside the house. So it was a really good time. Oh boy. Oh, did he turn Felix into a darkspawn to save him? How do we... I mean, let's finish this is the good one, right?
It's over, Alexius.
So it is. I knew you would appear again. Not that it would be now, but I knew I hadn't destroyed you. My fire.
Even after 1, you guys were still getting fireworks? I just heard some going outside right now.
Everything you did to the world, to yourself.
It doesn't matter now. All we can do is wait for the end.
What do you mean? What's ending?
The irony that you should appear now of all the possibilities. All that I fought for, all that I betrayed, and what have I wrought? Ruin and death, there is nothing else. The Elder One comes for me, for you, for us all. Felix.
That's Felix.
Yo, Liliana
His breath,
ain't
Alexius.
not
What have you
fucking
done?
around.
He would have died, Dorian. I saved him. Please, don't hurt my son. I'll do anything you ask.
Give us the amulet, release him, Liliana. Give us the amulet. I
Hand
need
over
it.
the amulet and we let him go.
Let him go and I swear you'll get what you want.
I want the world back.
No.
No!
Liliana doesn't fuck around.
I gave the world.
Alright, Bull, you got this? The screen just got so bright. Oh, where'd he go? Bull, I would appreciate you getting some armor, son. Thought I was gonna get both there. He was a good boy. He went hard. He knew his father was a punk bitch. Oh, whoops. That wasn't a friendly mine. Dorian, I need you to please put some... You could just put some mines down. Put it loaded. Bonk. Oh, I died. Not a good luck. Could you please pick up the Inquisitor? Appreciate you. Please get the stun. Thank you. He's gonna do that a couple more times, though. We're definitely. Oh, fuck me. Your death. Ah! Did you guys hear that? He's talking mad shit and then sounded like someone fucking threw him in a blender. I did not anticipate just seeing like a corpse foot in my field of vision there. That was a little weird.
Victory is impossible. The Elder One will destroy us both.
Oh shit, Bull's down. That's not bueno.
Futile. This world's already lost.
Fuck. Chris, stop running into the mines he's laying. Okay, Bull up is big. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Did your family ask about your stream? What did you tell them? Are they still taking it seriously, or have you become a joke in real life too? That's fucking savage. They don't have to ask about the stream because they're here on the stream most of the time. Most, like, the people we had over are like Nisha's parents and stuff, and they're not exactly like watching Twitch. You know what I mean? They're in on it. They're the ones throttling my internet connection. They're like, man, do you guys remember before Chris streamed when he was interesting and had things to talk about that weren't related to Twitch?
Welcome.
I did not
Insert
get that
party
barrier
noises
off.
here.
That's insanity. Yo, Shinobi, what's up, buddy? Welcome in, welcome in. Why is he still alive? My boss, not you, Shinobi. Shinobi Rain. Playing games like Oxide? I've not heard of Oxide. What is Oxide?
He wanted to die, didn't he? All those lies he told himself, the justifications.
Welcome in, guys. Hope you had a fun stream.
Long ago.
I'm gonna kiss you on your forehead.
Didn't even notice.
Doing good, man. Hope you had a good weekend.
Oh, Alexius.
Hope you got some celebrations in. We got warped to the future, and we're trying to put things right.
I know you cared for him.
Once he was a man to whom I compared all
Little
others.
escape room horror game. Okay.
Sad, isn't it? This
I like
is the
those.
same amulet he used before.
That's the
I
kind
think
of
it's the
stuff.
same one we
I
made
don't
in
do a ton of
Minrathous.
horror stuff, but those like
Give me an
puzzly
hour
escape
to work out the
games
spell
are
he
good.
used, and I should be able to reopen the rift.
An hour? That's impossible. You must go now.
What?
The Elder One.
You'll have to hurry. This is bad.
We'll head out front. Keep them off your tail.
Whoa, what?
I can't let you kill yourself for me. There must be another way.
Look at us. We're
Body
already
horror,
dead.
kidnapped and
The
imprisoned
only way
under
we
the
live
mercy of a
is if
ruthless
this day
doctor.
never
Oh, I'm
comes.
out. I'm out.
Cast your spell. You have as much time as I have hours.
Oh, Liliana, what a great line. Can't open that door without the 5 red lyrium crystals anyway, right? Can't we just be like, nope, sorry, not letting you in?
Though darkness closes, I am shielded by flame.
So, Shinobi raid. While we're watching the
Andraste,
cutscene.
guide me.
Oh, never mind. I gotta be
Maker,
quiet. Just watch her
take
work.
me to your side.
She's a fucking animal. Ooh.
You move, and we all die!
This is crazy sauce. Yo, this whole quest was bananas.
You'll have to do better than that.
Oh my god, Dorian. Is this really the bad world? That was absolutely the bad world. You must surrender. That's all? You're done here. Oh no, you're done here.
You failed, Alexius. How forgiving is your Elder One?
You won. There is no point extending this charade. Felix.
It's going to be all right, Father.
Did he ever think about asking Felix how this was going to make him feel? Like, okay, you're going to kill the whole planet for me to stay alive? What a prick. I'm sure that would make Felix feel real great. What are they? Why aren't we just icing this man? Just fucking throw him in that fireplace. It took 0 moments of waiting for them to retake the castle.
Or not.
Grand Enchanter Fiona.
Queen Anora.
Oh,
when
shit.
I granted your mages sanctuary, I thought it was understood that they would not force my people from their homes.
Your Majesty, let me assure you, we never intended any of this.
Your intentions ceased to matter when my people were threatened. I am rescinding my offer of sanctuary. You and your followers will leave Ferelden at once.
Oh, shit.
But we have hundreds who need protection. Where will we go?
The military just in time for us to solve everything already. Don't think he cares. He just loves his son. I mean, I get that, right? But like, that's that madness. We still need mages. You'll come with us. I think we're just going to say this. Like, I'm done fucking around.
You'll be leaving here with the Inquisition.
And what are the terms of this arrangement?
Hopefully better than what Alexius gave you. The Inquisition is better than that, yes?
I've known a lot of mages.
And the deja vu run's been going good.
Friends if you let them.
Y'all gotta tune in. We had some fun.
Still loyal.
It seems we have little choice but to accept whatever you offer.
Some deja vu calls. Some deja vu calls that saved us from certain horrors. Conscript the mages or you're our allies. Making them our prisoners is literally the whole point of this fucking war. They're just gonna be our allies. You guys are
We
part
would
of
be
the
honored
Inquisition now.
to have you fight as allies at the Inquisition's side.
A generous offer. But will the rest of the Inquisition honor it?
The breach threatens all of Thedas. We cannot afford to be divided now. We can't fight it without you. Any chance of success
I love when you
requires
level
your
up in a
full support.
cutscene.
Whether you accept the Inquisition's alliance or
Cassandra
not,
disapproved,
you will
Bull
leave my
disapproved, Sarah disapproves, Varric approves. We got a lot of people that don't like mages.
We accept.
Rude.
It would be madness not to. I will gather my people and ready them for the journey to Haven. The breach will be closed. You will not regret giving us this chance.
Let's go. Rogues are fragile, it told me. That's true, though, because Varric's constantly like letting himself be half dead. My man's is not exactly reliable in the survival department. I can't believe these load times. It's got to be because I have it modded. It's got to be something with the Frostbite engine.
There will be abominations among the mages, and we must be prepared.
If we rescind the offer of an alliance, it makes the Inquisition appear incompetent at best, tyrannical at worst.
What were you thinking, turning mages loose with no oversight? The veil is torn open.
I'm sorry, Cullen. Maybe you should shut your mouth because I'm a mage. Still planning on getting a job? Can you finally afford to rent the basement apartment with streaming? I'm still going to get a job, but I don't know what the timeline is. I think I'm looking for something part-time here. But the problem is, like, as the thought of like a part-time summer gig or something until I'm starting school up again. As that became something to debate, I fucked my shoulder up. That loading makes me think that Dragon Age, the card-based roguelike, could be cool or horrible. I think you're just enamored with the art on the tarot cards. We need their cooperation. They deserve freedom. Consider this their probation, or I lied to them. They deserve their freedom. Shut your mouth.
We're not monsters. We can control ourselves without any outside help.
This is not an issue of self-control. Even the strongest mages can be overcome by demons in conditions like these.
Enough arguing. None of us were there. We cannot afford to second-guess our people. The
I mean,
sole
she says
point
that
of the
now, but
Herald's
she
mission
greatly
was to gain
disapproved.
the mage's aid, and that was accomplished.
The voice of pragmatism speaks. And here I was, just starting to enjoy the circular arguments.
Oh, Dorian, you're a peach.
Closing the breach is all that matters.
Plenty of jobs I can do with one hand, but the jobs that I can do with one hand do not necessarily facilitate if I have a bad day and my shoulder is killing me. Mommy Dagoth? No, there's already... Daddy D's already got a mommy persona. Follow Daddy D's YouTube.
I got a taste of the consequences if we fail. Let's make sure we don't.
We will not fail.
We should look into the things you saw in this dark future. The assassination of Empress Celine. A demon army.
Sounds like something a Tevinter cult might do. Orlais falls, the Imperium rises. Chaos for everyone.
One battle at a time. It's going to take time to organize our troops and the mage recruits. Let's take this to the war room. Join us. None of this means anything without your mark, after all.
There goes my nap. A little too flippant for me.
Meet
We're not
us
playing
there,
Purple Hawk right now.
I'll skip the War Council, but I would like to see this breach up close, if you don't mind.
Then you're staying.
Oh, didn't I mention? The South is so charming and rustic. I adore it to little pieces.
You want to stay. I don't want you here. We'll keep an eye on you. I'm glad you're staying. Mom, I'm paying rent by giving Dad the handies. You refuse him? I wish I could go back through a time magic rift and not have read that sentence.
There's no one I'd rather be stranded in time.
Welcome, Raiders.
Future or present.
Excellent choice. But let's not get stranded again anytime soon, yes?
I'll begin preparations to march on the summit. Make her willing, the mages will be enough to grant us victory.
So we're like at the end of the tutorial right now, right? It's Probably a good idea, Afterlife. Oh, that's wicked funny. All right, we got to turn shit in and clean the inventory out a
The
little bit.
Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin.
And my miners appreciate your business. You'll have your lyrium by the end of the week. I should tell you, Ambassador, the Chantry raised some fuss when they learned about our arrangement.
The Inquisition must certainly seem an audacious idea to the Grand Clerics.
Both of you
We
are
hope
pretty
to convince
pretty
them
correct.
It is a necessary one as well.
All right, let's turn in all our
Study
research. It's a shitload, I hope. Dream rags. You got anything else for me in there? We have a new Inquisition perk. We literally, the only thing we had in there was dream rags.
The veil has no uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear of death.
I think I've read something like that as, oh no, there's the rest of it. It's always so delayed when it actually hits me with the rest. I'm gonna go sell my valuables. And I think we're gonna hunt down Dorian and do, no, because we'll do dialogues. I want to talk to everyone before we progress. So we'll do Dorian's as part of that. Oh, I didn't even look at this. Staff of Stasis? Oh, I wish I had equipped that. Oh, we got that as part of the fight. That's why I hadn't looked at it. That was one of the things. It popped up and said that we got that when we finished the boss fight. All right. Sell all those. Sell my valuables. I cannot wait.
May God bless you.
I cannot wait to have a freaking inventory storage area so we can unload some of this nonsense. And I'll work between now and next time we stream Dragon Age. I'll try and get that expanded inventory mod all set up. I think that's where we're gonna call it. There's some other stuff we could go do. We could do some side quests and stuff, but I feel like that's a really solid kind of narrative note. That quest was bananas. That was one of the craziest things. I can't imagine. I don't have any memory of the Templar side, because obviously I did Templar the first time I played to have met Cole early. But there's no way the Templar quest is anywhere near as cool as that. It's impossible. Guys, thank you so much for coming to hang out. I had a lot of fun. It's, I know I've been kind of sporadic. I've been canceling more streams than normal, and we've had issues with the stream being stable. But like, I am super eager to keep playing this and Vampire. So believe me, with any amount of cooperation from Xfinity, we will definitely be playing plenty more. I was also talking about it on the Gilded server. I kind of stumbled my way into something new that I'm trying that I might do on stream. I haven't quite figured out if it's something that I'm ready to do on stream or not. I got some artwork stuff I want to put together if I'm going to do it, and I got to figure out how a couple of programs work together. But while I was watching Summer Games Done Quick, I got a good look at how the Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide randomizer mod works. And it's a really cool concept. So it takes Final Fantasy VI and basically turns it into like a randomized speed run to beat Kefka. 2-3 hours to run through it. It changes the game entirely, so it doesn't play like the original game did, but it uses the game's locations, characters, and mechanics. I think it is super cool. And I might be doing some of that on stream. It's something I want to learn. Not quite a speed run, but something a little bit different. You're playing Final Fantasy VI right now? Yo, let's go, Glyph. It's my favorite game ever of all time. I think Final Fantasy VI is the greatest RPG ever made. I love it so much. So yeah, I might do that. I might do some Worlds Collide mod, maybe on Friday. I don't know, but next stream will still be Thursday for Vampires. So make sure you guys, if you're available, get ready to hang out for that. And I think we're gonna raid out and go see Goth. I don't know if he's planning on going more than one more, but he might be in the middle of ending his run. But we can go cheer him on. Is that the one with the gay vampire? Yes. doing it for the first time. One of my friends' favorite too. Yo, it's so good. It's so good, and I love it. Oh yeah, I would say skip the Worlds Collide one, because even though story-wise you won't really see anything, you'll see locations and characters you shouldn't see yet. So absolutely, until you've beaten it, skip on that. Is that the one with the huge chocobo in the back room of the ship? There's chocobos on the ship. I don't think the giant chocobo. You're thinking something different. Anyway, guys, we gonna jump out. We gonna go right over to Goth. Give Goth a bunch of love. Cheer him on. Root for a new PB. And then come hang out again on Thursday for some Vampire. Thanks again to Cole Slosky and Black Shinobi for the raids. Much love to you guys. I appreciate all the support. And I hope to hang out with all you guys again very, very soon. Until then, be good to each other, but be ruthless with your backlogs. Thanks, guys.